Hey folks, Roger Scott. Most of you already know this, but for those that don't, I'm in recovery, and I can tell you life on this side of addiction is pretty awesome. There's a place here in Arkansas that's trying to help other people get there as well. It's called Peak State Recovery in Parrott. It's not one of those cold hospital-style rehabs, not at all. It's bright. It's positive. It feels like a place where you actually want to get better. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness, even spa-like detox with saunas and massage chairs. Are you kidding me? That's my kind of healing. And here's something else you don't have to worry about. They'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times treatment's going to be completely covered, meaning it's not going to cost you nothing. So if you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087. Or visit PeakStateRecovery.com. PeakState recovery.com. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery, healing the whole person.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oakland Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oakland Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oakland Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a tough time. Injured, and it was not your fault. Hurts in the pocketbook, too. Who do you turn to? Don't call a lawyer and find they're out of state or talk with someone at a call center. Call us at the Brad Hendricks Law Firm and talk to a real Arkansas lawyer directly. And remember, the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. We'll work hard for you. Have for over 30 years. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
And ESPN Radio Extra Points with Rich Eisen.
If I had a peg of an actual major problem for the Eagles is that Saquon's not running the ball like Saquon did last year. And I don't know if it's the upfront or, is it the offensive coordinator? Is it the play calling? But because that's the problem. Because at some point in time, that's what gets you through a cold day in January. You know what I mean? Like, that's what can get you through a cold day in February when you've got a lead with 5 minutes to go. That's what gets you through. And that's what the Colts have. That's what the Colts have in Jonathan Taylor right now. Jonathan Taylor's running like Saquon last year. And so that's why I'm not concerned about whether the Colts are for real, even if people still are at 6-1. The Eagles don't have that run game right now. They're not road grading people. They're not imposing their will on anybody.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/play.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
2. Check.
Jam.
Check.
100. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David BAZZEL, Roger Scott,
Present.
Justin Moore, live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Hello, Buzz Sisters.
Hey, Frank.
There's two things you need to know.
What's
I'm
that?
the king. And number two is look out, man. Look out. They come at you. You see that? It's called karate, man. And only two kinds of people know. The Chinese and the king. One of them is me. You're the king. See all the members? Come on out. A little honey and a little bit of June bug.
All right, you 609ers. It's Friday, and we know what we do on Friday. We move it.
Hit that conga net. Move it. Judy.
So good. That is that's so good.
Star.
Hey, that's a legend right there.
Let's go to the folks and talk to Randy Rainwater.
What's that bulge in his pocket? It's a shock. It might be a hot spot, Rainwater, you weirdo. Uh-oh, somebody's calling with it. So good.
Los Angeles.
That boy, Chucky. The video's free. Yeah,
It's another 7-0 and 7-0 game.
It's stupid. It is totally stupid.
Working on a T-bone steak.
Hey, baby, we're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party. Baby.
Samurai Mike, my friend. One more time. Come on, HP.
Los Angeles. I don't pay attention to rumors. I don't pay attention to moving magazines. I don't read them.
They're all junk.
This is your home. You hear that? You hear that? There's a lot of lions, tigers, bears.
I saw a bear walk in here. Wow, that got me. Tells you I'd be eaten by a bear easy.
The saw an animal walking by, didn't you?
Sure
Good morning,
did.
everybody. It is a Friday, October 24th, 6/11. Our last broadcast at the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. Our broadcast presented all week by Oaklawn. We appreciate them. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, David.
Back in the studio. Good morning, Josh.
Morning, lads.
It is Friday. We've had a crazy week. Been good. We had
yeah.
some stuff last night we'll talk about. Really cool stuff. But the championship begins today. Did you see the first tee time? Trey Schatt will be here at 6:30 to give us the details. You got 52 players playing 54 holes. Top 36 advance to the Charles Schwab Cup Championship. That's in Phoenix. The total purse for this weekend's tournament, $2.3 million. The winner shares $365,000. Padraig Harrington is the defending champion. Only one Razorback connection. That's Tag Ridings, who has been on most shows, I think. So
I didn't know, $2.3 million. For some reason, I thought you said it was like 1518 the other day. You've always said two. I didn't know. Okay, very good.
So we'll find exactly what time, but we're on a hole, so we're going to have to be. I would imagine. I think we may have. We're hoping Dan Rooney, Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney, Folds of Honor founder.
Okay, very good.
I think they're gonna. He's gonna hit the first shot. I think it may have a. Didn't you have a paratrooper last year that brought down the flag? On the first hole. I think you remember. I think we might be able to see it.
We watched it. Okay.
So anyway, that's going to happen this morning. Trey will be stopping. I got Dan Hanson, brought to you by Centennial Bank. Caden Kittler, brought to you by J. Martin Law. Heba Baker, AY Magazine, Ant Magazine, and then Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney and Freddie Black.
Lieutenant Dan.
No, who?
Danny West.
Yeah, no Danny today. He said yesterday that there was not much anything worth discussing, so he was going to pass. I said, okay, all right, that's exactly right. Now we do have to give away.
And Factor Crap.
We got two things to do, Roger. We got Just a More Finish the Lyrics brought to you by Honda of Russellville. We got to do that, and we also have to do Factor Crap. We're going to do that in around 7:30 because we're going to give away a full access pass. I think there's another word. There's a better word for it, Chuck. Do you know what the word is? Trey will be here at 6:30. Basically,
I think it might be all access.
Yeah, you basically get to walk everywhere.
Get to sit in the any of the.
I think so.
grandstands
I think so. But
well, here's the thing: I'm probably not going to be able to make it here this weekend, so I'm willing to put mine up for grabs too. My pass and parking pass.
Last night you had the yes.
Honorary observer.
Honorary observer.
Is that the one?
I wonder what that means.
back.
Yeah, that's it. I wonder what. We must be. We sounded bad, Josh.
No, I said it's back. It's the honorary. You guys remember last year we were like the honorary observer. We couldn't do a better job of naming it than that.
I don't remember that.
You all don't. We had some fun with the honorary observer.
Okay, all right, I like it. Well, it's back. It is back.
It's back.
Also, last night you had the Chargers beating the Vikings 37-10. You got the World Series starting tonight.
I know it.
So many. You got the high school game of the week, which is 2 7-0 teams.
We don't talk about the game. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Who are the teams?
Not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's another. Oh,
yeah,
it's another 7-0 and 7-0 game. There's 14 total wins between the two teams. It's Robinson and Cersei.
And now, where is that game being played at, Josh? By the way, too.
It's being played in Cersei.
Being played at Cersei. Roger, the big game tomorrow in Fayetteville. It is Arkansas at Auburn. I saw Sam Pittman last night. I was a part of a really cool event over at the Governor's Mansion. It's the Arkansas State Police Foundation.
Well, they protected him for 5 years. He should show up. Yeah.
I'm telling you, the guy is getting so much love. Not like normally a coach who gets fired.
Right.
I mean, everybody who – I watched the whole thing last night. He sat in front table. I recognized him. I emceed the event. I'm telling you, people go up to him wanting pictures. I'm telling you, most fired coaches, you don't have a lot of people is taking pictures with, and
well, most of them get fired. They move on. They're not in the state.
That's
They're
right.
gone,
or they don't have a good, don't have a good taste.
Well, they're gone. They leave. There's no.
They leave. That's
There's
right.
not a
That's
one
right.
that has stuck around except
That's
Franklin Broyles. Baz on the Oakland Sports app, 2.5 points now.
Okay.
2.5 points.
I'm telling you, I feel good about this game. Roger, do you feel like Arkansas is going to win? Call it right now.
Yes,
I do too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Josh,
And I think it's a must for
Petrino.
Coach Petrino
I think
to go further on.
I think so too.
To put another, not nail in the coffin, but another
step towards him becoming.
Perfect phrasing.
Yes.
Another step towards getting the game.
But I think he's got to win this.
Got to
game.
win.
Yeah. So I didn't know that about this up to 2.5. What about you, Josh? Do you feel good about this game for Arkansas or no?
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to get the job of 2 games, he has to win, or Mississippi State and Auburn. So I mean, this
is one. We'll start right here.
Do you think they'll win this weekend?
Yeah, they've got to win. They've got to win this weekend. Yeah, they're like too good not to win this game.
Well, yeah, you got two coaches. Well, not two. You got one now. Hugh Freeze. He's on the hot seat. They really need a win.
He's cooked.
And we're due a win, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
We're due a win. And Auburn, they're a good football team, but I just think our offense is just too good to stop. I think they're just the only one team that's done it this year. That's Notre Dame.
Again, I go back to the article. The stat that says they have not scored more than 20 points against an SEC opponent this year, and we score 40 or whatever.
That's right. I told Caden Kittler yesterday that Coach Petrino was speaking very highly of him. We'll have him, as I mentioned, a little bit later today.
Sorry, I got bug spray.
Also, did you guys continue to follow the story about the NBA and the gambling?
Oh my God! Yeah, it's coming out everywhere. So Bob's involved.
So, yeah,
how cool is that?
La Costa Nostra. Also, I said, wait a minute. Somebody told me that was really not the mob. The mob never came up with that. That's not a mob saying. Have you ever heard that?
I've always heard La Costa Nostra.
Yeah, I heard that was a manufactured deal. That if you're in the mob, you don't say that.
That's the first rule of Fight Club.
Yeah. You don't say that, but it's been glorified in movies. However, the interesting thing about the Chauncey Billups deal, his deal is really not about basketball, right? It's about the poker game he played. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they set up this fake poker game. He was going all over the place. And I saw a poker guy last night. He said, man, every top-level poker guy knew it was a ruse. Every top poker guy knew this was a setup.
I didn't see all that yet.
You know what? Here, Chauncey Billups, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
You're that desperate for money that you have to do this. You have to rip people off.
Where's he making his money?
Well, he was a coach.
He was, and then also he was a really successful NBA player.
He was a he's a Hall of
It doesn't
Famer.
matter what he was.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Where's he making his money? I know. Listen, when you got money, you want more. He didn't make. When did he get out? I mean, you know.
Yeah, look at the lifetime earnings of Chauncey Billups. I guarantee it's $20-30 million.
I know, but you know, how many stories do you know where these people go through all the money that they, have and don't have somebody to invest in and doing all that kind of stuff.
Today is National
Hatcher Investments.
Today is National Bologna Day.
Big fan.
He made $107 million in his career.
100, and you know what? And the dude is going to jail.
Yeah.
Well, he most likely, or he has to pay restitution, whichever. Yeah. But what a horrible decision. He's a current NBA coach.
I know.
Idiot.
That really idiot. Baloney. Big
baloney.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something.
But when you spell it, it doesn't look like.
Well,
baloney.
you have to sing the song to spell it. Bologna. Right, Bologna.
My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R.
My bologna has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day, and if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A. Let me tell you something.
Josh, have you heard that before?
I have.
Okay.
And he doesn't want to hear it again, but it is what it is. It may cost you an extra buck because when we were growing up, I mean, bologna was a great sandwich. When you're six kids in a family and all that, but when my mom, rest in peace, was still alive, one of the things that she loved, and my mother-in-law loves bologna as well, but it was butcher shop bologna. Listen. That was expensive. That was, oh my God, privileged to have that. And I did. The thick slices of Pettigene bologna are outstanding. If I would send her some, I would ship her from Pettigene out to New Mexico some of that bologna. Are you a bologna guy?
No. Well, when I was younger, I would eat bologna.
Well, yeah. Well,
I was never a big fan of it, but I would eat it. Yeah.
Well, I would eat it when you got kids. You would still eat it too.
And think about this. Think about this. Back in those days, there was no turkey. There was no slices of turkey. You don't need no steak.
You got turkey one time a year. One time a year, and you liked it.
Yeah. Now you've got 15 brands of turkey. You got
turkey bacon every day.
You got mesquite turkey. You got smoked turkey. I mean, it's just.
You got black and pepper.
Yeah,
turkey.
It's crazy.
You got jerky turkey, but I love bologna. But if you had kids, you would have eaten bologna even after you'd gotten older. But you got money, I mean.
If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. Thanks to all our LA folks who send us text messages when we start the show. Thank you. Last night I was going to say, and I'll say a little bit more later, but I was at the Governor's Mansion last night for the Arkansas State Police 90th anniversary. Roger, they have a banquet every year, but this one celebrates 90 years, and also their foundation, Arkansas State Police Foundation, which raised the money for that cool track that we were out years ago.
Whatever.
It's Camp Robinson.
The course.
The whole course and the buildings around it. They raised, I think, $2.7 million last night. 1.5 by Johnny Allison. But our man Mike Hager was given a special honor last night. He did not know it was going to happen. It was the highest award of the night, and he had no idea it was coming. It's called the Erman Cox Award. And he listen, he's like me. He gets emotional real quick. See, finally, he said, I can't say anything else. I got to sit down.
Oh, wow.
But he is so well respected.
Oh, my God.
Such a good guy.
Such a good dude.
And this is what I did, Roger. I said, I feel really comfortable in this room. You know, there's a lot of state troopers in here, and I just want to thank them for all the years of reminding me I needed to stop and get out and look at the beautiful scenery on the highways and byways. And I said, I have a physical reaction every time I'm around troopers. So I just pulled up my driver's license and
nice move.
Yes, and
well done.
Anyway,
well done. Well done.
Of course, I mentioned my grandfather was a state trooper, so that was cool. But a lot of love in the room last night. Stan Pittman and Jamie were there. Obviously,
well, again, they protected him for 5 years.
I did. I said, listen. Yeah. I said, of course he's here. He had a bigger protection detail than the governor did every Saturday. So.
You done right. You done right. Listen, did you get me a bumper sticker?
I did not.
Dude,
listen, that's not the room where you're giving out bumper stickers last night.
Well, that's it. You get a couple of them. Say, hey, look.
This is the inner circle.
There's no paraphernalia being given out.
No, none of that.
Listen, they didn't have any merch.
No, they didn't need it there. But Colonel Hager, Lieutenant Colonel Aaron, Lieutenant Colonel Kennedy, so many others. Just it was a great night. We'll mention it a little bit later.
No Lieutenant Dan.
No, Lieutenant Dan.
He's coming later.
Coming up later, yes.
Okay.
And you were over at Mainline Sports.
So Mainline Sports, we had a great crowd again. Listen, had some new folks there. Andy Mahoney, this cat, he'd been coming because we've been doing it for a couple of years now. Andy Mahoney brought this chick, Katie, to their very first date 17 months ago.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
17 months ago, Andy Mahoney brought Katie to their first date was at Trivia at Mainline Sports Bar last Saturday, and they were there again last night. last Saturday they got married.
Oh, wow, very
so
cool.
Trivia.
Well, you've done that a couple times.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
How about that?
You've done that a couple
We've
times.
had the youngest trivia person in the history of the world, a three-week-old, has come. We've had people that have shacked up for years because the young lady's dad, very respectful, because the young lady's dad said, please, baby, get your college degree before you get married. And she honored that. But they were shacking up, didn't mean, but she still did that, so which was great. So she went to school. We've had people that have passed that we've honored. We've had anniversaries that have happened. People that were traveling through and stopped by. It's such a great, Baz, I'm so blessed to have the people that come back. Steve Qualls, Melissa, Brett and Monica.
Come on.
Oh my God, Mike and Debbie Garner. Just on and on and on and on that show up. Time and time again. I'm so blessed to be there. So thanks to everybody that comes to Mainline Sports Bar.
Speaking of Oakline, Josh, I had my picks up, and Josh picked up on something. I had South Florida with a -5, and Josh goes, how did you get that? Because now the line is -6.5, which is what did Zach call it the other day? He said Baz sometimes catches it before it moves, which is good for
some BAZZEL line value. Some BAZZEL line value.
Yeah, that's it. BAZZEL line value.
I think it's because the Memphis quarterback is out. I think that is maybe with a line move, but it's a good catch by you getting it 5 as opposed to what it is now 6.5.
It's 6.5. Yeah.
By the way, you've picked exclusively favorites. I mean, you are back to bread and butter. You've got 6 college favorites, 5 pro favorites. You are searching for answers, and now you're back to where we started to see if you can go back to that well one last time and get this thing turned around.
Roger, I'll sink with the ship that brought me.
I mean, you got big favorites, you got little favorites, you got pro favorites, you got college favorites. The one thing in common, they're all laying points this week.
That's right. Can I tell you the game that I don't have a good
Is it one of your picks?
No, I didn't do it. But Oklahoma, Ole Miss. I mean, Oklahoma the last few years has always failed when it was time for them to have a breakthrough. And I love Brent Venables. And Ole Miss obviously lost last week. They need to bounce back. And Oklahoma's favored. I don't trust Oklahoma. I want to root for my buddy Brent Venables. But I just still think Ole Miss is going to find a way to win, even though Oklahoma's a favorite. So there's some interesting games. Listen, the Missouri Vandy game. To me, that's the most interesting game to watch. I really do. Can Vandy continue? Does Missouri step up and become a major player this year? So I think
Texas A&M LSU should be fun to watch.
Roger, listen. Listen, that's a major game.
Yeah. Do you know how much money Brian Kelly will be owed if they fire him?
I don't think they care. A ton, I'm sure. How much?
$58 million.
Yeah. It's almost like $50 million is no big deal now. Jimbo Fisher set the bar so high that at 70, a few years ago. That who was it? We just paid out 50. Was it Napier?
It was Franklin.
It's stupid. It's stupid business.
It's crazy.
It's a horrible business.
It is unbelievable.
I was reading about it last week, and they said it's like the one business practice in America where we kind of forget all of our business value. Like we really
true.
Everything else we kind of think about Trump started the deal, like how we negotiate and everything. And for some reason, when it comes to college coaching, all of that acumen just kind of goes out the window.
I mean, think about this, Joshua. Think about this. It is to your point of politics. The money that the university is going to make if they hit the right person, the $50 million may be nothing.
That's a fair point.
It's the same thing in politics. I'm going to spend $10 million for a $250,000 a year job.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's money that they don't care. But again, here's the thing. And just like in politics, in sports, who pays for it? You and I do.
Yeah.
We pay $15 for a bottle of water. We pay $25, $50 for parking, all those things, and we pay for it and all the other things. And so it is ridiculous money when you think about it. Somebody's paying it. The only way to stop it
is we lament it, and then it's like, but I'm here, and I've got my pom-poms, and I've got my $15 water.
Totally.
And I'm watching on TV.
Totally.
And also, I mean, once again, even more so to Roger's point, like Kevin Sumlin, I mean, when Kevin Sumlin was there, they hit the right guy because he got Manziel and Mike Evans, and they built the second deck of Kyle Field, right? So, I mean, like if you get the right guy, I mean, the amount of other money that you get to come in is ridiculous. So I guess that $50 million is a drop in the bucket at the end of the day.
Let's go ahead and take a break. Trace Shapp has arrived, and his spouse Amy is here. How about that? Look at that,
Amy, what you want to do?
Listen, Trace Shapp today. This is his cup of tea here. This is what he does.
That's why he brought the lady.
The lady.
That's why, so she can see the man in action. Did you ride up here in the cart? Did you bring your cart? You damn right. Halfway.
That's our man, Justin.
I don't like you walking halfway.
We may or may not have Justin today. We'll see. But
It's a good-looking hat.
We're going to have a good time no matter what. It is 6:28. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. We'll check our messages, come back and visit with Trey Schaap. We're glad you're with us. It's going to be a little wet this weekend, but that's okay. Catch your blessings, what I say. Catch your blessings.
Amen.
Not your problem.
I had some folks that wanted to know that listen to the show, wanted to know, did we ever find out how, or was it just old age that our country buddy, his dog passed? Was it just old age?
No, I think it's old age. It's 9 years old. I think that's what
it was. Hey, shout out down in Magnolia to a fellow by the name of Lance Woolridge. Lance Woolridge, his daughter and friends were up for at Oakland at Mainline yesterday.
Oh, I saw that on your video.
They sure did. They were in there.
Get married today? Get married today?
No. Well, there was a group that's getting married, but this was for Lance Woolridge, his daughter, and a group from their company from Magnolia was up. Lance listens to the show.
Wonderful.
Shout out to Lance.
Thank you. All right, do not go away. 6:30 here at the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at the Pleasant Valley Country Club. Thanks to Oakland for our sponsorship all this week.
Centennial Bank presents Dan Hampton each week on Morning Mayhem. Centennial Bank. Strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC.
This is SportsCenter.
The weekend in football began with an utter domination last night as the Chargers railroad the Minnesota Vikings 37-10. Justin Herbert threw for 227 yards and 3 touchdowns. He found Ladd McConkey, Oronde Gadsden II, and also Trey Harris in the end zone. Kamani Vidal rushed for 117 yards and a score as well. The Chargers are 5-3 overall. The Vikings dropped to 3-4. On the college side last night, just one game as South Alabama beats Georgia State in a thriller 38-31. In college football tonight, 3 games on the docket at 6 o'clock on ESPN2. It's 6-1 North Texas at 1-6 Charlotte. Then in the ACC at 6:30 on ESPN, it's 5-2 Cal and 2-5 Virginia Tech. And then at 9 o'clock on CBS Sports Network, it's 5-2 Boise State and 1-6 Nevada. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy today with a 20% chance of light rainfall and a high of 72. Also cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of rain in central Arkansas and a low of 58. But it is Saturday. That's when we're expecting the bulk of our rain from the middle of the day through the afternoon. An 80% chance of rain. Some could be heavy. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
What's up, everyone? It's Christian Weaver for The Zone. The show will be on the road again tomorrow at the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. Thanks to From the Shortgrass Podcast for our sponsorship. Clint Sterner will join us to talk about Arkansas football, thanks to Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, home of the Big Watt. Tom Murphy will come on to talk about that as well. Zach Gillen will come on thanks to Oakwan to talk about the biggest sporting events of the weekend. And we'll do our Champs and Chumps thanks to Watchstar Bar and Grill and BKC Home Builders. It's all that and much more Friday in the Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Crisp, refreshing with just 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories. Brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Oh, it's my favorite time of year. Fall football and family market. Your one stop for deer corn, Juanita's Brittle, and a hot cup of community coffee. And while you're there, fill up with all-American Valero gasoline, proudly made right here in the good old U.S. of A. Swipe your family market rewards card and save 5 cents a gallon all day, every day. You'll find your family market in Shannon Hills, Malvern, Pangburn, Mayflower, Hot Springs, or now our newest store in Wooster. And if there's not a family market near you yet, don't you fret one bit. One's a-coming.
Lost in the business jungle? From new or solo proprietors to established multi-owner companies, don't monkey around with your business. There's nothing better than Lion Guidance. For exceptional communication and exceptional results, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
Always make sure to say please and thank you. Morning Mayhem is back on the air, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort. This special broadcast of Morning Mayhem, live from Pleasant Valley Country Club for the Simmons Bank Championship, is presented by Stevens and brought to you by Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Live racing is just 2 months away from returning to Oaklawn.
Yeah, listen, this is almost fits this, the music fits the golf course, very quiet.
Absolutely.
But listen, time for you to wrap it up next week. I'm ready for some juice.
Will we win again? Do you remember Hog Heaven? Or will it end the same? If you're not slow dancing right now, you're missing
We
out.
want to be in Hog Heaven.
Hold my hand.
Stop. Don't know what's wrong. Where's my beer bong? Bobby knows we belong in Hog Heaven.
Thank you, Dr. Jimmy Tucker. Ortho, Arkansas, tonight. When undefeated teams or teams that have a not so undefeated record are playing, if a child gets hurt, whether they're on the field, maybe it's a cheering student, whatever it is, maybe it's in the stands. Don't wait till Monday. Ortho, Arkansas has a Saturday clinic. Take them to see them Saturday.
Very convenient.
Yep.
Trey Shapp joins us now. He's
Hey,
he's Mr. Golf at the Buzz.
Good morning. How are you?
This is always this has become a big week for you because golf is your thing. You've got the your podcast from the Short Grass, and so you get access to a lot of guys that we'll hear a little bit later. And in the coming weeks. And so far so good.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been received really well. The caddies have been very, very pleased.
Yeah.
Obviously, with them getting to do the caddy shootout on Tuesday night, they keep telling me, "Hey, thank Frank Fletcher for the rooms."
Yeah.
I did talk to Roonan Flood, who is Padraig Harrington's caddy yesterday. He said, man, everything's great. And he said maybe start it a little bit earlier next year. So we're getting ideas about, things to improve on and try to keep this the top of the top on the PGA Tour Champions, the top tournament, because that was what it was voted last year.
That's right.
In its inaugural year.
So one of the things we noticed today when we got here, the last 2 days, it has been a beehive of activity at the clubhouse because you've had 2 days of pro-ams. Today, it's almost like this is the calm before the storm. Nobody's there because we're getting ready for the serious competition begins today.
And also, too, David, is the security's been a little lax the last couple of days. Today, it really tightens up because everybody that is out here either has a function like you guys doing your show or they're paying to be here. And they want to make sure that because the more money they're able to bring in, the more they're able to give back in the end. Like the First Tee van that is parked over here by where we're broadcasting from, they gave $100,000 to the First Tee off of what they made last year. But you have to remember, last year was the inaugural year, and there was about 18 months of work going into that one tournament. And so they had a lot of expenses in an upstart. This year, they're probably going to be able to give back a little bit more to the charities, to the community, because they don't have that extra 6 months of added, bills that they have to pay, basically.
So coming up at 7:30, we're going to play Factor Crap, brought to you by Arkansas Municipal in Poen, and we're going to have an honorary observer ticket. Now, what does that mean?
So the honorary observer will get you a picture with 3 golfers,
Wow.
one PGA Tour champions, you and a guest. You get to walk inside the ropes. Got to stay within about 6 feet of the ropes. You can't walk right down the fairway with them, but you get to stay inside the ropes, a little bit ahead of them. You get to watch them. You can see them putt out, everything. If they come over and talk to you, like around the tee box, you can interact with them. So it's just something that gets you inside of the ropes, because every hole out here is roped to keep, the.
Did you say I could get in the grandstand and get some grub and stuff like that?
No.
So it's not all access.
It's not all access.
But being in the ropes is, if I may, with all due respect to Mrs. Jackson, my English teacher, more betterer.
More betterer, because you can grab a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this? We'll give away the honorary observer with our Factor Crap brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment, and we'll give away a couple of regular tickets when we play Roger Just a More Finish the Lyric. Because I think we still have some left.
Yeah, those are good any day.
We have Razorback tickets to give away too?
No, I think we're done with that.
Done?
Yeah, I think
so that would be tomorrow, Sunday, those any day tickets. I mean, obviously, you can come out today. I mean, you can win them. I mean, they're transferable by phone. So
and my parking pass and my lanyard here, there's the dates on it goes through Sunday or whatever. I'm willing to put that up for bids too.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What does this get us with? This get us in
They
Sunday?
get you in the media room. Yeah, it gets you in Sunday.
Does it get a swag?
Well, not anywhere, but it gets you in.
Does it get us one of those cool hats?
No, this hat.
That's a great looking hat.
I
That's
bought
Folds
this
of
hat
Honor.
last year.
Isn't that Folds of Honor?
Well, it's Simmons Bank.
Yeah, I know that, but that's a Folds of Honor.
They kind of took the diagram
Or is it
of the state flag of
Gotcha. That's a great looking hat.
Yeah.
I don't want swag. I'm just
I
kidding.
wore this because they're asking people today to wear red, white, blue because of Folds of Honor Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So real quick, so Trey and I obviously will be going up to Fayetteville tonight for our show in the morning, which will be 7:30.
Yeah. You will not have rain gear tomorrow.
That's okay.
I'm just letting you know.
That's okay. You know
it's
what?
on order.
I've got 4
It's
left.
on order.
I've got 4 left over from Walmart.
Ponchos?
The ponchos.
And you bought a
Which you
10
call
pack.
them my bags.
Well, I
20 pack.
I showed Chris Mays the picture from last week. He said, it fits.
Josh, did you not enjoy your Walmart poncho last week? You and Allison?
It fought back a little bit against me. I tried to put it on.
We couldn't say on our show what somebody texted in and said what it looked like. Josh put on, I believe it was SQ, just to, But I think your show is appropriate. You guys could say exactly.
I put a hole in it. I put a hole in it in about 5 seconds. I mean, I really struggled. It was tough. Yeah.
You had it upside down.
Yeah,
they said he hopes he doesn't put something else on, like he put on that poncho.
So Trey, what's the latest on the weather?
Well, so it's a playoff event, so they have to get 54 holes in.
Right.
And there's a chance that they could do split tees on Saturday.
What does that mean?
That means they would go off 1 and 10.
Okay, that makes
sense. So it shrinks the window.
That's like regular golfers.
And that's where you get everybody out on the course.
Gotcha.
To try and get it in. They have not made that decision yet. They do have the course on Monday, so if they had to go into Monday, they could finish on Monday.
So the story is it's supposed to come in Saturday midday, and go Saturday afternoon, and then half a Sunday maybe.
And part of Saturday night, maybe out of here by Sunday.
Okay, well that would be great if they could have a full day Sunday.
But here's the thing too: these guys play in the elements.
Right.
The only time they don't play heavy downpours to where there's ponding on the greens to where you cannot play, or electricity.
You know, ponding. Listen, Ken Duke come out here and busted our chops yesterday.
Well, you know about ponding.
Big fan. Because I was complaining about the bugs. I brought my own cutter from my own garage today, and Ken goes, "You guys complaining about bugs and everything? We're out here all the time." He's right. I am an inside dog.
What about the Razorback game in terms of weather? Have we heard what the forecast is for
rain?
So, but no lightning, so the game's not going to be stopped. It's going to be. Is it going to be the downpour the whole game?
It's going to be messy. I don't know if it'll be a downpour the entire game. It is already raining up there today. I did look at
I don't know if it gives anybody in this game an advantage.
I think it's Auburn the advantage.
Well,
Auburn wants it sloppy.
You're right. You would think anything to slow down our offense would be important. We'll talk with Case
right now. I didn't know it was going to rain.
What time's that
rain
getting
in the air.
What time's that getting here?
It's not going to be here today.
Look at what Roger's showing you. It's a little bit of stuff, but nothing major today. But
you might get some sprinkles, and maybe you get nothing. And
Trey, how do you feel about the game?
I feel good. I was listening to you guys on the drive in. I feel good about it.
I do too.
I think they got a really good chance.
When is the last time you felt good about a game? I would say
Arkansas State.
Yeah. You know what? Let me be honest with you. Wasn't 100% then.
Yeah.
It wasn't 100% then. It was the first game, Alabama State.
Yeah, it is something we weren't sure the last few weeks whether we could hang in there. Now, although the games have been very competitive. Trey, I know you're a big Cub fan. What do you think about the World Series? Do you have a favorite there?
Yeah, anybody but the Dodgers. So let's go Blue Jays.
Wow.
You saying Blue Jays?
Yeah.
I think the last time the Blue Jays were, I was at my wife's 20th or 10th or something like that high school reunion out in Merkel, Texas. It was like when the last time the Blue Jays were there.
Yeah. 1993.
Yeah. That's 10 years after she graduated high school. I think we went out there to see some. I remember her. We went to the football game, and I was looking at her. She said, "Hey, look, turn around. There's Uncle Rodney." And I looked around, and I said, "Oh, where is she?" She goes, "Over there in that brown hat." Everybody's wearing a brown hat out in Merkel, Texas.
One more thing of note today, 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I mean, I'm looking right at it here. Live broadcast on the Golf Channel.
Okay,
so
I was going to ask.
Out and you
I'll
can't
be doing
make
that.
it.
I'll be watching.
So what time again?
1 to 4 o'clock
today. Is that every day?
No, 1 to 4 today, 12:30 to 3:30 tomorrow, 12:30 to 3:30 on Sunday.
Where's your regular tour out this weekend?
Gosh,
Saudi Arabia.
I'll find it.
Wow. Do you think it was?
Hey, when you got this tour going on,
Hey, great story on Dickie Nutt yesterday. So I leave here.
No, Danny Nutt.
Excuse me, Danny.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving here. Excuse me. So I'm leaving here.
Bank of Utah. That's right, because Brant Snedeker's playing out there.
Damn it, Brant.
Gotcha.
So we're walking out of here, and we don't have a car. We didn't see our bougie ride from a
SUV.
From who's going to take us? Don Dugan. He wasn't here in the cart, so we start walking. And I know it takes this. That's the story. I like people see him walk. I like people see him get up. I like seeing people say, I'd rather move on from that. He's too valuable.
Even though he left me.
He said, what? Well, no, not the first time. The second time.
People stop talking.
And people stop and talk to him, which is fine. Right. You know what? And I waited on the second one. Then the next one comes by, and a guy pulls up in a cart and goes, "Hey, you want to ride?" I don't know who it is. Could be a player. Could be anybody. I look at him. I look at Baz talking for the second time. I look back at him. I look at Baz. I go, yeah. So I get in it. He goes, how far are you going? It's almost like in Caddyshack. I say, I'm going to the clubhouse. Well, I'll take you up as far as I can. He drops me off short of the clubhouse, then goes up to the clubhouse.
Oh, no.
Danny Nutt puts me in a – he goes, I'm going to put you over here and get you in a car to get you to your lot. Puts me in a security golf cart. I get in there. The guy's so ready to tell me a story about Tommy being his head coach as a baseball guy. He goes, so where are you going? I said, I'm going to Lot D. All right, we'll get you there. I said, you going to take me across the street? He said, I'll take you to the exit. Ha, ha, ha.
Which is a long way, obviously.
Yeah.
There's no exit. He takes me to the gate, and he's about to drop me off. I said, no. I'm going to my lot. He goes, well, hold on. He gets on his – he takes me back
to the clubhouse.
And guess who's waiting?
Guess who's waiting on me?
Hey, Rod.
The guy I left behind. Once again, I stepped in crap. He comes up smelling like a rose. It's all fantastic. And then I go, where the hell's Danny?
Hey,
Danny at?
Right, Bill Vickery show. Look out for number 1. Don't step in number 2.
This dude's over. Let me show you something. But the guy put it on today. I've got a couple of pictures where he was bottled up like a human traffic smuggling in the vehicle to get here this morning.
I said, I'm hopping in the back. So I hopped in and crawled in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, but how about that ride? That's a good ride over here. It's quick.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not bad.
They've done a good job.
Yeah, if you're coming out,
Look at him.
Oh, my gosh, that's hilarious.
Look at it. I'll send him out.
Yeah, you got to post it.
Here's the deal. If you're coming, you're going to have to park in a parking lot. Go to the SimmonsBankChampionship.com.
Today it's over by Emmanuel Baptist Church. General parking is there.
It's not bad. They've got a good, let me see. They have a good system. hey,
they put you on a basic charter bus is what you're riding on.
Yeah, it's going to be a cool deal. Yeah, it's $35 is the basic deal you can get.
Yep.
It's worth coming out here. You can just avoid the weather if you can, and then come out and have a good time.
Fear of missing out, FOMO.
Yeah,
there are a lot of people that last year missed out.
Roger, what do we like to do with these two?
We like traveling with the Shaps. Doot.
Yeah. All right, don't go away. 6:47 here. Morning Mayhem, Simmons Bank Championship.
Hello, buddy.
Buzz listeners, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood with some big news. Just announced 0% financing on all new 2025 half-ton Rams. Buy now and pay no interest on a new Ram only at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. We also have $8,000 off on Jeep Grand Cherokees. We're up to $10,000 off our all-new Jeep Gladiator. We also have up to $10,000 off 2,500 Ram diesels and gas burners. These are just a few examples. Come see us. Tell us what you're looking for and let us give you a deal of a lifetime. Folks, we're making deals every day like it's the last day of the month. No reasonable offer will be refused. And don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get it pre-approved in minutes. Folks, we still need trade-ins for our pre-owned lot, so we're paying up to $2,000 over Kelley Blue Book for all trade-ins. At Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Shop us before you buy anywhere else. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Elvis Presley Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Courtney Ballantyne here, inviting you to join me and my friends this Monday night for trivia at the Butcher Shop. It starts at 6 o'clock in the bar with Mr. Trivia himself, Roger Scott, testing your knowledge on all things sports, history, and pop culture. With prizes of $75, $50, and $25 gift cards for first through third place, along with their food and drink specials, the Butcher Shop is the place to be on Monday nights. And of course, don't forget about Steak Burger Fridays for lunch. It all happens at the Butcher Shop.
Is your AC down and it's got you upset? When you start to sweat, call Jet.
Jet Heat and Air, Central Arkansas's comfort team. Fast service, free estimates, and financing available. Family owned and Arkansas proud. Schedule today at jetacservice.com. That's jetacservice.com.
Hey folks, it's Roger Scott, and it's time to talk about Sigma Supply packaging products. You've trusted them for your packaging equipment and shipping supplies for the last 55 years. That's a lot of boxes, tape, and stretch film, my friends. But guess what? Sigma Supply is proud to be part of Brady Plus. They are bringing you even more goodies. We're talking janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables. You need toilet paper? They got it. Paper towels? Of course. To-go containers? Well, you betcha. Head over to SigmaSupply.com. Online ordering has never been easier with over 50,000 new products. And if you're really looking to score, text or call sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600. And don't forget to mention The Buzz because there's a discount for our listeners. Here's that number again for sales manager David Breitenberg, 501-617-4600. I've known David a long time. He's an honest man. FaceTime him. He'll look you right in your eye. Here's a little tip for you. If you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you got low-grade product, man.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See Shelter agents Lawrence Forrester or Bo Beavis in Cabot or Candace Alford in Gravel Ridge today.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Looking for a trailer repair? Need a new truck bed? HJ Trailer Sales has you covered. We're also your one-stop shop for Iron Bull, Good Guys, Hillsboro trailers, and yes, Hart trailers. We've even got them too. Family owned and operated, we're the most trusted trailer store in the state with tons of financing options to fit your budget. Come see why everyone rolls with HJ Trailer Sales. HJ Trailer Sales, built on trust, driven by quality. Visit hjtrailersales.com or stop by today.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Bart Reed, made possible by Martin Orthopedics, with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Judy. All right, 6:50 this Friday, October 24th. Oh, yeah, this is October 24th. Halloween's next
Friday.
Next Friday. Okay.
Next Friday.
All right, what if you look at the sunrise?
It's a beautiful place.
Roger and I are out here at Pleasant Valley Country Club for the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. Our broadcast is brought to you by Oaklawn. We appreciate Oaklawn. We expect to see probably Wayne and Zach and Chris and the gang out here. Sure. They were here last year. But Chris Roberts from Southern Bank may come by before the show's over. He's got some tickets. He's got a little suite area where we were last year. This is for Michael Marion. Don't forget that Chicago is Saturday, March 14th. Tickets go on sale today. He's headed to Starkville right now to watch his Bulldogs take on Texas.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow.
Wouldn't it be great if Mississippi
That's
State could somehow – yeah, it is. What's the line on that, Josh? You know what the line is on that? Or
7.5 last night when I checked.
I would love to see that game be a little upset. You know, Mississippi State's played tough at home. You know, they almost beat A&M. I mean, they played them tough there, and so maybe it was Tennessee. I can't remember, but
Tennessee went to overtime. They lost by 7.
That's what it was. Yeah, they're much improved. But yeah, good luck, Michael Marion.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're rooting for you guys. Of course, you know, Roger. I think in the history of Auburn versus Arkansas, 53 here. Played them for the first time in 1984.
I heard you say that.
We'd never played Auburn before to that bowl game in the Liberty Bowl, and there have been some wild games in this series.
Yeah.
Some great running backs, and what is it? Tally still running?
Yeah.
You know, Josh, we had a running back that was undersized, and not many people talk about him, but he had 3 games over 200 yards rushing for the Hogs. 2 of them, I think, may have been against Auburn. 2 in the same season. One was like 232, and he's a little dude, but man. He was tough to catch. I mean, when you go over 200 yards against the SEC team, and he did it at Auburn, I think, if memory serves me right.
And then the Tyler Wilson game where
we filled in for Mallet.
Do y'all know the series is all time? Do y'all like to take a guess at it?
How many games?
34. There's a tie in there, so we'll take it out. So 33.
33.
I would say they're up probably 7 or 8 on us.
Okay.
Who's that, Roger?
33. I will say it is. Yeah, I'll look at 20-13 Auburn.
Wow, you two. You guys both got it on the nose. It's 20-13 in favor of the Auburn Tigers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. A couple of things, too. We mentioned Vandy, the really one of the high-profile games, too. Vandy and Missouri at Nashville, and then Roger mentioned A&M and LSU. Mm-hmm. So I saw a thing. Who was going to be the guest picker on College Game Day in Nashville? And I saw there were like 5 candidates, 5 guesses. Have they announced that yet?
They did. Do you want to guess who it is?
Yeah. So Roger, this in our services this week, they gave these choices. Dirk Bentley, he's a Vandy grad. Kenny Chesney, fresh off Country Music Hall of Fame induction. He's in town. Luke Bryan, he's done that before where they bring him back. Chris Stapleton, he actually went to Vandy before he dropped out of school to go after music. Lainey Wilson, she's everywhere. And Garth Brooks. Those were the ones they threw out. You want to take a shot?
Garth Brooks, why?
It's none of those.
It's none of those. Never mind.
It's
Crap.
none of them, yeah.
What's say Garth Brooks is? Where's
He just says he's just a long shot. Just
also, shout out Dirk Bentley graduating from Vanderbilt. Look at that.
Yes.
Garth Brooks Vandy?
No, he's just a national singer. Yeah, he's just a big name. Give us a hint, Josh.
Comedian.
Oh, it's the guy who wants to go out with
Rob Riggle.
No, it's Pavia's mom.
No.
What's his name? What's the guy's name?
No, it's not.
He's already
Theo
done
Vaughn. You're saying Theo Vaughn, but it's not.
Yeah,
Theo
Vaughn's already done it, right?
I think he's coming to Little Rock, or he's already come to Little Rock.
Oh. It's the clean comic. The clean comic everybody loves. It sells
Bargatze?
Boom.
Yeah,
boom.
Bargatze.
Well done, buddy.
Okay.
Bargatze.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, it does?
He's
going to be great. Can you imagine? He will have some funny stuff to say. No question about it.
I'd love to see him deadpan with Nick Saban. That should be.
Oh my gosh! Now I hope he has something ready for him.
Because remember when Shane Gillis went after him?
Has Shane Gillis done it? Yeah, he has.
So he went
right?
after Saban. He was talking about how
he
was talking about how he's like about basically how Saban didn't get his players clean, and Saban did not find that comment very funny.
Yes, that's right.
Saban needs to lighten up.
Dan Hampton's coming up next, brought to you by Centennial Bank. I saw a new poll out that said the 2 candies that are declining in interest the most over the past year are, Roger?
That are declining the most?
Yes.
Are they top-notch candies?
I would eat one year-round. I still like it.
Reese's Cups?
It's old school.
Hershey
It's
bar?
old school. Number 1 and
M&M's?
Number 1 and number 2.
Are they candy bars?
Nope. These are old school.
Kit Kat.
No, old school.
Milk Duds.
What's that?
Milk Duds.
Old school.
I don't know. Mars bar.
Zebra gum.
Candy corn.
Well, that's
Candy
the
corn's
worst
been
candy ever.
And then licorice.
Oh.
Well, those are horrible.
Who's eating
Those are the top worst candy.
Declining in interest. They already declined.
I've got a trivia question. From base to tip, what are the colors of candy corn? From base to tip.
You throw that at trivia. There's brown, orange, and white.
It's
No.
yellow.
Orange, white, brown.
It's yellow.
It's not brown.
Yellow?
There's no brown.
And
Yellow?
white?
Yellow's in there. Yellow, orange, and white are in it. What's
Yellow
the
and
color?
white.
Base to tip.
That's why I hate you at trivia.
Orange-
This is like,
orange and
who
yellow.
knows this?
Base to tip.
Is he right? Is he right?
I don't know what you said.
What'd you say, Josh?
Orange and yellow.
Here, look. Yellow, orange, white. Base to
All right,
tip.
7 o'clock. Glad you're with us. Don't go away.
1037 The Buzz, your exclusive Razorback headquarters in Central Arkansas. KABZ Little Rock.
At Eat My Catfish, fall is our favorite time of the year, and football season isn't the only thing making a comeback. Available now, our famous shrimp gumbo and Cajun boudin balls make their return to the menu. Order online at eatmycatfish.com. Eat local, eat fresh, Eat My Catfish.
H2O Sports and Marine and Archer's Advantage invites you to their Bucks and Ducks Sales Tax Paid Weekend, October 24th and 25th. Sales tax paid on the entire store, including non-current year model boats. Factory reps from Hoyt Bear, Raven, G&H Decoys, and Reaper's boats are on site. New products from Dive Bomb Industries and Boss Shot Shell. Retriever training and obedience seminars happening in store. Food trucks, games, and awesome door prizes from Turtlebox, Raven Crossbows, Tacticam, and more. Come stock up before the season and save money on your favorite brands at H2O Sports and Marine and Archer's Advantage.
Don't miss the High School Scoreboard Show with Randy Rainwater, Kevin Bohannon, and Barry Grooms every Friday night at 10, only on 1037 The Buzz. Brought to you in part by First Security Bank and UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine.
We're live when you need us.
I think we better split up.
Good idea.
Yeah, we do more damage that way.
On The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock.
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
State police are looking for a person of interest in Fulton County double homicide. Officers are looking for 32-year-old Jacob Smith. Fulton County deputies say they tried to serve a warrant at his apartment to search for evidence, but they've been unable to find him. If you see him or know where he is, please call the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. An Evolve Bank CEO is now in federal custody just a month after he was hired. Evolve Bank was founded in Parkin and has branches out in East Arkansas and in Tennessee. It has been under federal oversight for over a year. CEO's Bob Hartheimer was arrested at the bank's corporate headquarters in Memphis yesterday. The FBI did not say what charges he is facing, but a spokesperson for Evolve says that his arrest is not related to bank operations. Hartheimer has a federal court hearing set for next Tuesday. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy today with a 20% chance of light rainfall and a high of 72. Also cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of rain in Central Arkansas and a low of 58. But it is Saturday. That's when we're expecting the bulk of our rain from the middle of the day through the afternoon. An 80% chance of rain. Some could be heavy. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Accountable Roofing and Remodeling presents Bruce James every Tuesday morning this fall on Morning Mayhem. Bruce will break down each game, the opponent, and the Razorback program the only way he knows how, and that's with no punches pulled. Bruce James with David, Roger, and Justin on Morning Mayhem, presented by Accountable Roofing and Remodeling, home of the 10-year leak-free guarantee.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Basil sent you.
UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine is taking golf to the next level. As the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, UAMS Health covers all 19 Razorback sports programs, including golf, and is the official medical partner of the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. They're also proud to sponsor professional golfers Ken Duke and Glenn Day. Have a golf injury? Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. That's 501-686-8674.
At Russell Honda, there are no extra fees or dealer packages. Straightforward pricing and no games. The price you see is the price you pay. With rates as low as 0.99% on the Honda Ridgelines and rates as low as 2.49% up to 5.99% on select models, depending on the length of your loan. Stop by Russell Honda and check out all the new redesigned Honda Passports. Active military and military retirees get $500 bonus cash with Honda Finance. RussellHonda.com.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken and dressing for only $7.99 per pound, with sweet potatoes for $4.49 per pound.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
On your way to the Little Rock Airport, business travelers park fast at Expressway Airport parking. As you park, our shuttle picks you up, and a 60-second ride later, you're at the airport. Download our app and earn rewards. Simply scan the virtual gate pass to enter and scan again to exit. No waiting, and your receipt is emailed to you. Pay less than municipal airport parking at Expressway Airport parking, left of the airport entrance, next to the Comfort Inn.
If you need a new garage door, this could be your lucky day. Entries are open now for the $5,000 garage door sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. A winner will be chosen at random to receive $5,000 towards new garage doors and openers of their choice. Deadline to enter is the end of the month to win the $5,000 sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. Enter now at overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work. They got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
And hard times are when a man has worked at a job 30 years. They give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard times.
Computer, Daddy. That's what it is. We better change those openings. We got to change
You son of a gun. Son of a gun.
That's what it is.
Inside joke there. It's 7:06 on this Friday, October 24th. We're out here at the beautiful Pleasant Valley Country Club. It's the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. We are presented by Oaklawn all this week. Download the Oaklawn Sports app if you haven't. My picks are up there today. Whatever you do, pick opposite whatever I pick. You probably have a chance. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to get lucky this week.
You're not a quitter.
I'm not a quitter. That's right, Josh. I'm going to keep picking, and we're going to do our best. Also, Roger, racing is right around the corner. So
tell me about it.
But anyway, things get underway here today, Roger, just a little bit later. You've got over 50 golfers, and they're going to play 3 straight days. If you want to come out here, there's going to be a little bit of rain, but not the majority. Today's a beautiful day to come out. Go to SimmonsBankChampionship.com to get tickets, and it's really cool to see the greatest golfers in the world who are just a little bit older.
Yeah.
And these were the greatest golfers in the world in their prime, and they're still amazing golfers. And
now tell me again why Ken Duke is not playing.
He did not qualify. He got knocked out.
That's right, because didn't one of them qualify last year?
Yeah, they did. He did. He played last year. And so last weekend, they play each week to get to the championship, Charles Schwab Championship. And so no Ken Duke, no Glenn Day, but they're
we'll
here.
see Ken Duke next week when we
That's
go to
right.
his tournament.
That's right on Tuesday.
Yeah, him and Johnny.
We still have to do a little Justin Moore finish the lyric, and we also have to do, and that's brought to you by Honda of Russellville, and we have to do Factor Crap brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment. We're going to give away an honorary observer pass and tickets to come here. So let's do 2 of those tickets, $70.
Yeah, man.
So listen, we'll do Factor Crap.
That's behind the ropes, like Trey said.
Yeah.
So I mean, you'll be able to interact with the players. So if they come up to you and that sort of thing, so that may be just as good, if not. If you're a golfing fan and you really want to, then it would be a grandstand seat.
Also, Caden Kittler coming up, Center for the Razorbacks, brought to you by J. Martin Law, and have Heather Baker, maybe Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney from Folds of Honor, and more. Let's check in with our man Dan Hampton, Josh, if we got him.
It's now time to talk to former Razorback and NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton. Dan Hampton on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Centennial Bank. Centennial Bank, strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC. Live from Chicago, Dan Hampton.
All right, right off the bat, I've got a question for Dan. All right, ready for this, Dan? Can you name for me, Dan Hampton, the number, either give me the names or the number of interim coaches that the University of Arkansas has had in its history? The number of interim coaches, because remember, I'll give you a hint. There was no such thing as an interim coach back in the old days because they would let a coach go through the entire year before they fired him.
Sure.
Well, that changed, of course.
All right.
Obviously, you know the first one.
I'm going to throw a couple.
Frank Broyles took care of it. Set the record with one game, and he fired the first one. What do you think, Dan? Give us your guess.
No, I'm going to give you a guess. I think it's 3, and I remember something. You know, when the Crow flew south, I think it was Jack Crow had some kind of issue. That's a good question. What would the answer be?
Hold on. Let me guess. Are you asking for the numbers or the name?
Either one.
Was Kynes after Crow?
Kynes was first.
All right, so you got Kynes.
He was the first.
Bobby Petrino.
1992.
Yeah, Bobby Petrino.
Well, before we get, you had somebody before Bobby Petrino.
Oh, well, I knew that. All right, let me see.
Think about.
Yeah, he used to be quarterback.
Houston Nutt was fired, and who was the interim coach for him for one game in the Cotton Bowl? We got embarrassed against Missouri.
Oh, wow.
Linebacker coach, defensive coordinator, Reggie Herring.
Oh, very good.
And then after Petrino, Roger, who was it? It was a disaster. He's really. I don't even know if you call him an interim coach because he coached the whole season the following year, but he was a stopgap. John L. Smith, Dan, the great John L. Smith.
Yeah.
And Barry Lunny. And then Bobby Petrino.
We thought he'd get the job.
Yeah. So anyway,
and Joe Kynes is what? The only head coach for the Arkansas Razorbacks and Alabama Crimson Tide.
As an interim coach, that's right.
There too, yeah.
Well, Dan, listen, it's we had Petrino on yesterday, and we were talking about being an interim coach, and there's no really guidebook to it. But most of the interim coaches don't win because you're usually placed in tough situations. But this is a game this weekend, Dan, where I think if Bobby Petrino wants to get the job, I think this is a winnable game, and he needs to win this one. This one or next week, he's going to win 2 or 3 games somewhere.
Well, sooner or later. It's got to happen if Petrino wants any chance of being retained. But I got to tell you, being up here outside of Chicago, 2 years ago, the head coach of the Northwestern Wildcats was let go, and they had been, kind of, kicking it around and not being that successful. And the interim coach. They went. I think he went 9-1 or something crazy like that. So it's not. It's not a. What would you call it? Being put on life support when you fire a coach and you go to an interim coach. A lot of times, a team gets a kick in the pants, and everybody wakes up and says, "Well, going through the motions, doing what we're doing, it ain't working. We got to change." All that being said. this is the spot that, we could see a big change. Now, before we get on to Auburn, and that line, I think, opened Auburn was -1.5. Now the Hogs are
right
by 2.5. So a lot of times, and it's not always, and we've seen with the stories in the news the last 24 hours about, fixing games and this and that. Yeah, but there's a reason why that's a big story, because most of the time they're pretty damn accurate. So there is a great opportunity for not only Petrino, but the rest of the team. But, if you go back and look what happened last week with A&M, there were opportunities if we could just find a way to play some defense. But, the two things that really jump out to me after watching last week was, number one, we are clueless. I mean clueless on defense. And the other one is Taylon Green could be, the superstar of the conference. If things would have fallen right for him, and the football team this year, because the kid's special. Obviously, he left the game at the beginning of the second quarter. I mean, everybody in the stands and watching was like, "Oh my God, if he's gone, we have no chance." Well, he came back and he scored 2 TDs, got us to 21-20 at halftime. But again, the defense collapsed and caved in and gave up. I think we gave up almost 150 yards rushing in the second half. I mean, it's just inconceivable how our defense can be that bad. But all that being said, sooner or later, we've got to be able to focus and come together as a football team and do complementary things. The offense plays bad, but the defense collapses. Defense has a chance here and there to turn the ball over in Memphis. So we got to play complementary football. If we do, we got a chance against offense.
I do want to thank Centennial Bank for sponsoring Dan Hampton each week. Yeah, Dan, think about this. I mean, that was a pretty darn decent football team defensively for Texas A&M. They were ranked 19th in total defense. We annihilated them. 527 yards total offense, 42 points, made it look easy. The good thing about this week is Auburn, as bad as our defense is, their offense is almost as bad. You got two extreme poor units on both sides of the ball. The good thing is that, watching these games the last 4 weeks, I've sat up in the press box, and it doesn't take long to realize we're not stopping them the whole game. We're not stopping them. They're going to go up and down the field. And this game is going to be a little bit different. I think, unless we somehow make Auburn look like world beaters, I think it's going to be a game that the defense finally has a chance not to just get embarrassed. Hopefully, like you said, I think what you said, Dan, is right. This team just looks like they don't know what to do, and this has been the problem since week one, and it's hard to change football IQ during the season. You either sort of have it or not, or you work on it real hard. But again, I think we have a chance. I think even Mississippi State, there are games that can be won, but we'll see. It looks like it is going to rain again, Dan. I don't know if that, you would think that might slow down us, offensively. But I got to tell you, got to appreciate Bobby Petrino. He goes out and handpicks Taylon Green. He gets our buddy Frank Fletcher to be the guy that underwrites him. And Taylon Green is going to turn in one of the, he's already did it last year. I think the third biggest offensive output year in the history of quarterbacks at Arkansas. And I think he's going to do it again this year. You got to give credit to Bobby Petrino. Everybody says he's an offensive genius and play caller. Well, my goodness, he's backing it up. They got better offensive linemen. They went in the portal and got better offensive linemen. They need to spend money on defense, but you got to give credit. That Petrino, he can coach them offense, man. He's the real deal.
No question. I mean, that has been. I remember, 8 years ago, he was at Southwest Missouri State or someplace.
Yeah.
And my deal is, are they doing something where the defensive coordinator has no answer for? So that is the thing. Now, in particular, this game, you look at, by the way, Auburn, I mean, it's a confused program. They don't know if they're a Tiger or a War Eagle. I mean, how do you expect a team that's got two mascots? But at some point, look at what they did. Yeah, they've lost some close games to Oklahoma, to Texas A&M, to Georgia, Missouri. I mean, that's the blue bloods. And all of those scores were close and low scoring. Their defense is pretty good. Let's see if Bobby Petrino has got some answers against this Auburn defense, because to me, it may be the best defense we will have seen in quite a while.
They are the best. I think they're 10th in the nation against the rush, and so first downs are important. I don't think they can stop us. I just think they're so good offensively. I don't know if any defense. We were talking about this yesterday with Justin Moore and Raj, and talking about defenses. Dan, you just don't see great defenses anymore. You know, the only defense that's just been dominant this year is Ohio State. I mean, they got Matt Patricia running that thing, and they got a bunch of All-Americans up there and first-round draft choices, but. Look around the country. There's just not a lot of great defenses trying to stop these high-octane offenses.
Well, and you know, about 10 years ago, putting these special athletes at quarterback changed everything. You know, back when I played, obviously I'm playing against Troy Aikman and John Elway. They would run, but you almost have to, hold a gun on them to make them run. They don't want to run. They wanted to throw it. Now, that is a huge part. It's not, a reaction. It's a plan. It's part of the offensive scheme. So what has to happen? You've got to have more athletic, smaller people to be able to react to the quarterback when they do scramble, when they do break pocket, when they do extend plays. And then those smaller people, you can lean on them with the big linemen and mash them and run the ball on them. So, there has been a huge, shift in the offensive, not only philosophy, but personnel. And now the defenses are playing catch up. And a lot of folks just don't have the personnel to match up.
Well, Dan, it's funny you say that, because I wanted to see who was it that was a scramble. We know that Fran Tarkenton, these guys were scrambling for their lives. So was Aikman and Elway and all that, and that's why Aikman. It was awesome for him because they were running a timing offense. You just had to that receiver had to be where he was going to throw that ball right away. So that was good. So who was a threat to you? Was Randall Cunningham around with you?
Oh yeah, okay. And again,
there were
players that had that ability to extend play. And, Steve Young was special. Obviously, he was a completely different quarterback than what Montana was. But, the 49ers, they transitioned almost flawlessly into that, where they started doing a lot of bootleg and getting Steve Young out on the edges and play out. It was tough. But it's funny you mentioned Fran Tarkenton. My rookie year, we went up to Minnesota. This is way before all the, they built all the domes up in Minnesota. We played the game at the Metropolitan baseball field, and I was chasing Fran Tarkenton on dirt. It was on the baseball field.
Oh, wow.
And
yes.
It's like hitting a rat on a linoleum floor. You couldn't do it, man.
That's cool. No doubt.
I did want to ask you, too, thanks to Centennial Bank for sponsoring Dan Hampton, I did want to ask you, which team has been the biggest surprise to you? Has it been Indianapolis? Has it been Denver? Has it been New England? Of those three, which one really just sort of, wow, I didn't see that coming?
Well, guys, And you can also throw in the 49ers. The 49ers have been crippled. Their two defensive players are in the top 5 best players in the league. And talking about Fred Warner and Bosa, they're gone for the year. And the 49ers, they keep on winning. And how are they winning? Mac Jones basically was thrown out with the garbage in New England. And he's playing great for the 49ers. Same thing with Indiana Jones. Daniel Jones and the Colts are rolling. And they, the thing about the Colts, I was looking at them. They don't have flaws. I mean, some teams can win, but they can't stop people. They got this problem or that. Indiana, they can throw it. They can run it. They can stop you. They can do all kinds of stuff. They are a really good team. But New England, Drake May was kind of an also-ran quarterback last year in the first round. Everybody talked about Caleb Williams, which, of course, the Bears drafted. And then the second pick was Jaden Daniel by the Commanders. Yep. Nobody wanted Drake May. Well, guess what? Drake May, right now, he's the best quarterback of that class, of that bunch, and he is the top 5 quarterback. And that's amazing. And the guy that took over, Mike Vrabel, was the guy I was hoping the Bears would get because, he was kind of like a mini Ditka, a no-nonsense, let's hit you in the mouth kind of football coach. And hey, today, 20 years ago, 20 years from now, football is about hitting you in the mouth. Man, let's see if the Razorbacks go out and hit Auburn in the mouth tomorrow. Go out, take the opening kickoff, go down and score. Then when they get the ball, hit them in the mouth, knock them backwards, and force a punt for a change instead of giving up drive touchdown like we seem to do, almost as a home warming gift each week. Oh yeah, come on, we'll let you score. It drives you crazy.
Last thing for you, I'll let you give us your pick, and we'll let you get out of here. Big story yesterday in the NBA about the gambling and the poker and the game fixing, all that kind of thing. Really shocking. Chauncey Billups, has made $100 million in his career, yet he's still ripping off people playing poker games around the country. Dan, did you have any of that when you were playing? Was that something that you smelled at certain points with certain people that might have been hanging around and trying to get information back in your day, or did the league was the league paying attention like they are now? What was the situation in your day?
Well, I hate to say it, just like everything else in this country, so much has been corrupted that, it's almost like everybody looks the other way and says, oh, it doesn't matter. When I played, they were so conscious of the gambling factor, blah, blah, blah. They would have the FBI come in, and they would basically threaten each and every one of us, say that they're going to be putting wiretaps on your phone. They're going to be watching you. They've got people taking pictures, blah, blah, blah. They wow. really, really, really were, trying to make sure that what happened basically yesterday never happened to the NFL. But I will tell you, so much has changed. Roger Goodell is such a POS. Obviously, we got a team in Vegas. How can you live on Vegas and not be somewhat corrupted about what's going on? And guys, think about this. All you need is one receiver to drop a pass here or there, and everything changes. And so the whole thing, I got to tell you, this may be the tip of the iceberg. I hate it, but I'm glad that effectively the FBI and whoever is investigating, they're making inroads into making sure that if there is a nationwide kind of program going where this kind of crap is going on, they need to eradicate it, need to stop it. Otherwise, it's only going to get worse, and it could get a whole lot worse.
The Chicago mob back in the day. The Gambinos didn't get to Dan Hampton, did they? Who's going to talk to the big fella?
No.
Maybe we could get him to let a running back go by him.
Hey, you remember in the movie, what was it, Casino, the Spalatros?
Yeah.
I went to their restaurant a couple of times. Next thing I know, Mike Adamley, the sports guy, come up to me in practice because they found your buddies in a field in Indiana. I said, what are you talking about?
Wow.
Yeah.
The saying?
What I'm saying is
the Joe Pesci and his brother
it's all
in
around.
the movie.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You've got to make sure that you're not a part of it. All that being said, let's get to my pick for this week.
Yes, give us your pick, please. Yes.
All right.
Give us.
I love the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson comes back, and unfortunately, I can't see the Bears winning 5 in a row. So I like Baltimore. The Buffalo Bills will get well against Carolina. And my lock of the week is the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, and will go back into Pittsburgh and kind of give Aaron Rodgers the what for. Treat him like an ex-wife. So it'll be a great weekend for the Packers.
God, I mean, I don't know what that means.
All right, Dan. Have a great weekend, buddy.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Dan.
man. Good stuff. Go Hogs. Go Hogs.
Sound like it was Sean Connery there.
It sounded like he was getting sucked away by a hurricane.
Yeah, it was. You got to find it. You got to bring it back, Josh.
I think we were trying to figure out. Did he say go Hogs? Was he saying something at all? We couldn't. Really
I think he said go Hogs.
I think he was too. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He was just sucked out of the module. He's in space right now.
So Josh.
Yeah.
By the way, too, Josh, how bad is the ambiance of the lawnmowers behind us on
I
the
think
15th?
you're also
I thought it
blowing
was
up
fitting
these
for
things,
the guys in the field story. I thought that kind of fit.
How about
very
that? How about
that?
that?
That was one of Dan's all-timers. That interview had everything.
Well, listen, I knew. How about that? He said back in the day. I find that fascinating. Listen, it was a no with the NFL. They're bringing in FBI agents, threatening the players. We're going to take pictures. They're going to, wow. Now, you got a team in Vegas, for goodness sake.
Well,
So-
and somebody was asking on here, it's one of those things where, we can't have, you always have, whether it be a TV station, whether it be a radio station, immediate family members are not eligible to participate, in some of the giveaways, things like that. So that's part of the gig. When you're in sports and all that, you got to go in knowing. You got to know I'm not just some guy. You can't do it because of the appearance of it, because somebody could do anything. It goes back to a prop bet.
It's very easy.
How long's the national anthem going to be?
Oh, sure.
I could change that if I'm the singer.
There's so many things you can manipulate.
Absolutely. So you have to stay away from it.
Yeah.
You could do what?
Manipulate contact.
So you have to. You can't do that sort of thing. So when it comes to being a part of that, you can't do it. But yes, we have Oakland Racing Casino Resort sponsors us, and you do give out your picks. Yeah. But you are not manipulating the contact of the outcome of the ball game. It doesn't even fit.
Shut up.
It doesn't even fit, but we're going to be using it. You can't manipulate the contact. But you are giving out the picks to see what happens. And somebody has Chicago Mob was still huge.
They straight in the 80s.
They sure were. And they would go, look at the big fella.
Well, when did the main guy get killed out in front of the steak restaurant? Was that early 80s?
That was
from
70s.
Casino.
No, I don't know. I thought no, not Casino. This was
you know what? You know who had him killed?
It was early 80s, I think.
Huh?
It was the early 80s in front of the the steak
John Gotti had him killed. So Gotti had him killed. So it was in that era.
I think it was 80s,
absolutely. That wasn't Gambino. Was that
wasn't Gambino?
I don't know if it was Gambino or was it Carlo Gambino?
I don't know. We've got into mob talk here.
We're into mob talk right now. So let's go to our mob. What do you call it? Our mob affiliate station.
Yeah.
Here's what they're doing.
Tommy. Who is it? Tommy Smokes.
Tommy Bones.
Tommy Bones.
What the deal is. Listen. Everybody's got a great golfer around here. You're going to pick your favorite golfer. You're going to talk to them. Everybody in can you imagine a pro-am with a golfer and all the guys were mob guys?
Hey.
The amateurs were mob guys.
Terrible.
You know what?
So awful if you were a pro.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. So, VJ, what do you say we have a little wager by the time you get to the Masters? That is, VJ, if you get to the Masters.
Do you remember the scene in Casino on the golf course?
Yes, absolutely.
The plane
landed, and
they ran off
absolutely.
the course.
Well, and what's his name? The guys that he's talking about, that Dan's talking about. That was the characters.
That was them.
That was the Joe Pesci character and his brother.
That was a true.
Your buddy's got buried. They found your buddies.
It was their restaurant.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I tell you, let's take a break, Josh, and when we come back, we're going to play Fact or Crap for a chance to win honorary observer tickets to this weekend's Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. It gets started here, Roger, in probably a couple hours. There'll be 50-plus golfers out here playing at Pleasant Valley Country Club. So.
Well, and we're finding out more now. So this is the bigger deal. They are
for kids,
the kids zone and everything ready.
Bring your kids out here. You go to
bring your kids. Hide your wife, hide your husband
for tickets. So, all right, don't go away. 7:30.
Well, I was born at a party in a barn with a guitar strapped across my arm. So I learned to play in a different style. Everybody knows that I'm hog wild.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
This is Sports Center.
A big Friday and Saturday of football on the Buzz. It all begins with the Sonic Blast today at 4 o'clock with Randy Rainwater. And then it's our Buzz High School football game of the week. 7-0 and 7-0 as Searcy hosts Joe T. Robinson in 5A action. And then tonight, it's the Arkansas High School football scoreboard show with Randy Rainwater, Kevin Bohannon, and Barry Grooms. Then tomorrow at 8 a.m., it's the Hog Wild pregame show with Trey Schaff and David BAZZEL, all leading you up and getting you ready for Arkansas against Auburn at 11:45. You can catch the game on the SEC Network and also obviously right here on 103.7 The Buzz. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy today with a 20% chance of light rainfall and a high of 72. Also cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of rain in central Arkansas and a low of 58. But it is Saturday. That's when we're expecting the bulk of our rain from the middle of the day through the afternoon. An 80% chance of rain. Some could be heavy. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Want to help fight cancer in pets and people? Join Puppy Up Woodrock for a dog walk around MacArthur Park and a silent auction in the pavilion to fundraise for important canine cancer research on Saturday, November 8th from 11 to 2 p.m. at the MacArthur Park Pavilion in downtown Woodrock. The walk starts at 1 p.m. Kids under 14 are free. The registration is $20 at puppyupwalk.org/Woodrock. For more information, contact Fran, F-R-A-N, at puppyup.org or 501-690-1903.
Every day when we're out on the road, there's always that one person who just can't stay off their phone. They think they're being sneaky, but come on, we've all seen them. You got the sneaker peeker, eyes bouncing back and forth between the road and the text like they're watching a ping pong match. And then there's the got a ticketer, sitting on the shoulder, red and blue lights flashing, their face buried in their phone thinking, how'd they even see me? And don't forget the fast scroller. Can't make it 5 minutes without updating their followers to let them know what they had for lunch. Oh, and the night lighter. That's the mysterious blue glow lighting up the inside of the car like a UFO sighting. Sound familiar? Maybe a little too familiar? Look, nobody thinks it'll be them, but all it takes is one glance, one scroll, one real quick text to change your life or somebody else's forever. So before you end up the fender benderer, the veering off the roader, or worst of all, the driver who killed someone, put the phone away, or you're gonna pay. A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Arkansas roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine is taking golf to the next level. As the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, UAMS Health covers all 19 Razorback sports programs, including golf, and is the official medical partner of the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. They're also proud to sponsor professional golfers Ken Duke and Glenn Day. Have a golf injury? Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. That's 501-686-8674.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
All right, it is 7:36. How do I sound? Am I hot?
No, you sound fine.
7:36 on this Friday, October 4th at the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. Our coverage is brought to you by Oaklawn. Download the Oaklawn Sports app and start winning today. And also, Roger, racing is right around the corner. Hard to believe.
Dude, it is. I'm excited about the broken up deal. So you got it starts December 5th through the 30th.
We'll break it down because I don't want to screw up the dates if you don't know off the top of your head.
I don't know, Paul.
But there is 2 different seasons.
Yeah, there is.
2 things. Holly Rowe. Don't forget, Holly Rowe is speaking at the Touchdown Club Monday at the Marriott. If you have a daughter that wants to be inspired, bring her, or that you think would like to be inspired, bring her, because Holly Rowe is going to be this outstanding Monday at the Marriott. You can go to lrtouchdown.com to get your tickets, or just show up Monday. Doors open at 11. We'll be done by 1 o'clock. Or if you've got a kid who wants to be in broadcasting, she is the premier sideline reporter for college football, basketball, and softball. Outstanding. Also, Roger, again, congratulations to the folks with the Arkansas State Police Foundation last night. Raised over, I think, $2.5 million to support Arkansas State troopers. Our own Mike Hager was honored with the top award of the night. He didn't know it was coming, the Erman Cox Award. And there are a lot of other folks that were honored as well. Just a great people. A great, Johnny Allison gave $1.5 million.
Yeah, way to go, Johnny.
Just stood up and said, I'm going to give $1.5 million to help continue to build on that amazing facility they have at Camp Robinson.
That's going to be fantastic.
So job well done. All right, let's, I was thinking I sounded a little overdriven. Let me see.
Who said you were?
Josh said I was.
I was just, we're nitpicking.
That's okay. No, I don't mind. Let's get it right. All right, I think let's hit the open and let's bring in our first contestant.
Yeah.
Is it fact or is it crap? You decide. Fact or crap is brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment, founded by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison over 10 years ago. They specialize in refuse, sweeper, and recycle equipment. Find out more at ametrucks.com.
They also have the Highway 270 grill. Great grub, great food. All right, let's see if we can get our first contestant is Ellie. Ellie, are you there?
Yes.
All right, Ellie, this is for a chance to win, and I guess it's 2 passes, not just 1, right? I guess it would be 2. Surely it's 2.
Surely it's 2. Don't call me Shirley.
Honorary observer passes for the Simmons Bank Championship. So I'm going to give you a statement, and it's either fact or crap.
Okay.
And we can we're going to let Roger and Josh either say it's either they think it's either fact or crap. Ellie, you can go with their answer, or you can have your own. Right? You ready?
Yes.
Okay. If you've ever talked about having a buttload of something, be careful, because a butt is a real unit of measurement. Fact or crap, Roger Scott?
Fact.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, because I've used it a lot. I used to work at the grocery store, and we would have buttloads coming off the truck of produce. It's used in produce.
Josh, fact or crap?
I'll follow the leader on this one. I'll go fact.
All right, Ellie, a lot of times Roger's a great actor. He can mislead you very easily.
Thank you, David.
Do you go with him or against him? Is it fact or crap?
It's a fact.
All right, if you've ever talked about having a buttload of something, be careful, because a butt, B-U-T-T, is a real unit of measurement, is a fact.
Yep.
It amounts to about 108 imperial gallons, or 130 American gallons.
Yeah, we used it a lot in produce, like I said.
Not really common now, but back in the day for liquids, wine and whiskey, if you fill up a barrel, you have a buttload of wine. I've never heard that before.
You're not?
Never heard that before.
We used it in produce. I can tell you, David Hendricks and Doug Hendricks know. They say, Roger, we got a buttload of asparagus coming in. Going to need you to get it off the truck, and I would do that. Now, it got used differently once they started drug smuggling through airports. It meant a whole different thing.
All right, Ellie, this is for the win. This is for the win to be out
right over everybody's head. Who got that? Who got that?
Simmons Bank Championship.
All right, good luck, Ellie.
Here we go.
Come on.
The U.S. Department of Defense, or now called the Department of War, buys more explosive devices than anyone in the world. Number 2, behind them, is the Walt Disney Company. Fact or crap, Roger Scott?
Ooh. Now, see, the thing here is Walt Disney more? Do they buy more?
Fact or crap? Say it.
You know what, Ellie? I'm going to guess on this one. I'm going to say throwing into Disney is a trick. So I'm going to say that the U.S. Department of War buys more explosives than anybody. That's crap. I'm going to say crap on this one. Remember,
I'm saying that Disney is number 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're saying the Department of War is number 1.
That's right. So is Disney number 2? Fact or crap?
I'm saying it's crap.
Okay.
No. I'm saying Disney's number 1. So yes.
Okay.
So I'm saying what you're saying is crap.
Okay, Josh, what do you say?
Make sense? Does you make sense? Josh, does it make sense to you?
It does make sense to me, yes.
Does it make sense to you, Ellie, what I'm saying? I'm saying the Department of War being number one is crap. I'm saying
Therefore,
Disney is number one. Therefore.
More than the Department of Defense.
What I say.
Wow, okay.
I know. When you say explosives.
Josh, what do you say? Fact or crap?
Let's go with factoid.
All right.
And I'm guessing. But this pressure's off on this one, Ellie. Pressure's off.
Roger's giving you all the hints he can give you. What's the answer? Fact or crap?
I think it's a fact.
I like your idea. Here's the thing. If you miss it, we get another chance, so don't sweat.
That's exactly right. All right, this is for the tickets to hear at the Simmons Bank Championship. The U.S. Department of Defense, or Department of War, now, buys more explosive devices than anyone else in the world. Number 2 is the Walt Disney Company. Is a fact.
Okay.
Because of all the fireworks they buy for their parks. They're actually number 2.
Okay.
Behind I don't know what the numbers are, but they're number 2.
Okay.
The fact that they're number 2 behind the park is crazy.
Okay. Now, see, I don't find it that crazy.
I do.
Because they're throwing off explosions every day.
Every night.
Every night.
They do it in multiple parks. And
absolutely.
Yeah, so it really is a remarkable fact. Because you don't think of Disney buying explosives. So at least that many too.
Yeah.
When you think of fireworks, you don't think of explosives.
Absolutely.
But you were going, Ellie. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ellie. You're going to the game, and I actually think I was right too.
You thought that they were ahead of the Department of Defense.
Listen, how about that?
Hey,
how about that? That's a lot.
I don't think
congratulations.
These are in our system. I think you guys, the special passes. I don't think we have.
Is that what she's getting?
Just get her information, and we'll get that with Trey.
Okay.
All
right,
we'll
sounds
get
good.
that to you, Ellie.
Thank you. What a morning, Roger. I don't know if the camera can pick up the sun coming up on Pleasant Valley here. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Good morning.
This is different than what we saw the last few days, Roger. There's no amateurs out here. This is for the money, bud. This is for the title. This is for the trophy. You see all the pros. They're warming up. We can see them on the driving range. What time is it? 7:45, and these dudes right here getting ready. First tee time is in about probably, I guess, 20, 30 minutes because I think they're going to have a paratrooper jump out. We'll be able to see him from over here.
That'll be cool.
Folds of Honor, the founder is here. We may get him on a little bit later.
Cool.
Caden Kittler coming up a little bit shortly as well.
Did you spell Kittler's name wrong on our deal?
That's K-I-T-L-E-R.
Yeah, you said C. You spelled it with a C. I didn't know if I'd been doing something wrong.
Sometimes it happens. Let's take a break.
I know it does. Just checking.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and. We're glad you're with us. It feels a little bit nippy.
Yeah, I'm going to put my other jacket on now.
It's kind of, if you can go to our webcam.
I knew I should have wore underwear.
We've got by the way, too. We have to to do
Beautiful Sunrise.
Finish the Lyric by Justin Moore.
Yeah.
Now, what can you tell us about the song? That
I can't tell you anything about it because I kind of don't care if we play it at all.
You kind of,
because I'm a little cold right now.
You kind of don't care.
I kind of don't care if we play the game or not, man.
All right,
what's wrong with you?
Kind of don't care.
Yeah.
Now, what you have to do is find those lyrics.
Yeah, what?
For what? And finish the lyric.
Find the lyrics for what?
And you get $70 worth of passes to come to the tournament this weekend.
I thought we already gave away passes.
We're giving away more, Roger.
Are you serious?
We're giving away more.
Well, I kind of don't care about that either.
All right, that's our man Justin Moore singing right there, taking us a break. 7:45 here at the Simmons Bank Championship.
Knows how to throw out a line, but not the kind in a field and stream. But no, darling, I ain't even worried. You'll come running back. He can't even bait a hook.
David BAZZEL here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They're a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
Lost in the business jungle? From new solo proprietors to established multi-owner companies, don't monkey around with your business. There's nothing better than Lion Guidance. Hire Lion Legal. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of Legal Lions. Whether in negotiations or war, all businesses need the roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results in all business-related legal matters, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
From the beginning, they were applauded. The music that sold over 100 million records. Chicago. Saturday, March 14th, Simmons Bank Arena. The music of Chicago.
Does anybody really know what time it is?
On sale Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Chicago.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Store here in Sherwood. Today, I want to talk to you and ask you to consider us for your automotive needs. First, we have a family atmosphere. My grandson, Sam Fletcher, is there every day, along with Zippy, our GM, and an outstanding sales team. We're a family, and that's how we want to treat our customers. Our service department is excellent. We even have loaner cars for customers who buy from us. We don't have loaner cars from buy somewhere else. When it comes to pricing, we put our prices on the windshield. You don't have to find a salesman to ask for a price. Everyone gets the lowest price. We check the internet and we compare the same make and models at all of our competitions. You always get the best deal at Fletcher Dodge, and all of our pre-owned vehicles come with a free warranty. Yes, I did say that. Folks, my goal for 36 years is for you to know us and trust us and know that we value you, our customer. Come see us in person on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
Alternative firearm season is here, and Fort Thompson's of Sherwood has you covered. Come shop a great selection of wall rifles, including the Frunky Momentum FDE 350 Legend for $99.99 after rebate. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood.
Power plus speed plus exhilaration equals the fabulous English sports car, the Lotus Emira. You want it. You need it. Play today and tomorrow at Saracen Casino and qualify for the drawing tomorrow night. Incomparable, captivating, intoxicating. Lotus Emira, the world's best-sounding automobile. It can be yours from Lotus of Nashville and Saracen Casino.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
And now, an attempt to name all the exercises and fitness programs you can enjoy at the Little Rock Athletic Club in 15 seconds. No, I can't do that. That's impossible. Hey, one tour and walkthrough would tell you that. The Little Rock Athletic Club. People will witness the fitness.
Edwards Food Giant presents Razorback Baseball color analyst and Drop Time Sports co-host Rick Schaefer every Tuesday morning on Morning Mayhem. Rick will share his special take on Razorback sports with the guys each week. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's groceries.
Want to reach the show? Well, give us a call or text at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem. This special broadcast of Morning Mayhem, live from Pleasant Valley Country Club for the Simmons Bank Championship, is presented by Stevens and brought to you by Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Live racing is just 2 months away from returning to Oaklawn.
All right, 7:50. Roger's got the camera set up to where you can actually see the golf course, sun coming up, absolutely perfect conditions.
I wish I could point it to the tee, but I can't to the driving.
It's a little nippy out here, but that's okay. We just had Major Cody Miller come by.
He's Kyle Henson.
Yeah, Cody's in charge of the special operations of when anything happens in Little Rock where there's an event. Major Cody Miller's in charge, Special Operations Division Commander.
Yep.
And
we love a good-looking guy.
Listens to the show every day. Yeah, appreciate it. Even in the, what do you call it, Command Central?
Even in the Command Center.
Command Center.
Yeah, he's doing that. So we appreciate it. Appreciate all the officers of the law that are out there. It's a thin blue line, and we appreciate you walking it.
Just a reminder, you've got the Buzz Game of the Week tonight, Josh. You got Cersei and...
They're playing Joe T. Robinson. I'm not sure if you all have heard about this matchup, but it's got two 7-0 teams playing.
As a matter of fact, I think Roger does have that. You know, I remember Joe T. Robinson was really just a nobody when it came to football. And that program the last 20 years, man, it's become a major player.
Yeah.
So, and Cersei obviously has a great reputation. That's 2 weeks in a row where you've had undefeated teams.
Three,
right,
actually.
Josh?
Three. We
okay.
had
last week's game wasn't competitive though, right?
Well, yeah. But I mean, still doesn't mean the teams were undefeated. Yep. It
right,
was,
right.
Yeah. So we had, let's see, Quitman and Mayflower last week, Cersei and Robinson this week, and the previous week. Oh my goodness, they all roll together now. I feel
It's another
like
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Hey, what a dumbass! What a ridiculous!
What's crazy? What's
it's another 7-0 and 7-0 game.
Of the Doobie Brothers.
I'm telling you, as much as we've had that clip of Tommy doing that, you thought you would never ever sound like that. There you go. It happens to everybody. So it's all good.
Well, the problem was I sound like one of the TV reporters, but when you can tell they got feedback in their headset, like they're hearing themselves on delay, so it makes it hard to talk. The only thing is I got no delay there. It's just me talking and being like, that is God, like just totally incongruous. I mean, you cannot tell what's happening to me.
We mentioned the high school game of the week tonight. Then tomorrow, Trey Shapp and I will be in Fayetteville, broadcasting live from Walk-Ons at 7:30. Game times at 11:45 against Auburn. This is interesting. The last 2 times, or maybe the only 2 times that Hugh Freeze has visited Fayetteville. Hugh, 2 different teams. Can you name them? Go.
Liberty.
One's pretty obvious.
Liberty
is. And what happened, Roger? I know what happened in the Liberty game.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the fair catch?
No.
I don't know.
But you Freeze, as the Liberty head coach, beat Sam Pittman in 2022, 21-19.
Yeah.
That was a shocker. That helped get him the job at Auburn. It showed he was back.
They did that to a lot of teams when he was Liberty. They did that for Jan Tech. I think they did somebody else too.
Liberty. That should have cost our coach back in.
Well, and then also Auburn beat us in 2023.
Right.
48-10.
Arkansas got him back last year, though.
They did. They rushed for 354 yards. That's 517 to 255. So prior to that, Freeze's teams at Ole Miss were 0-2 in Fayetteville, with his 8th-ranked club in 2014 losing 30-0. I remember that one. In 2000, that was the back-to-back LSU Ole Miss wins that Bielema had. And then the 2016 team, they lost 34-30. So another thing too. How about this, guys? The Razorbacks have 1 sack in the last 3 games, just one, while allowing 12. And only 2 sacks in the 4 games against Power 4 competition. Turnovers are even more.
Was that 1
scarce.
sack just last week?
I don't think they had a sack last week.
They didn't even have one last week.
I think they had it against Tennessee, I want to say.
I don't remember. Turnovers are even more scarce. All 6 of the Razorback takeaways came in games against Alabama State and Arkansas State. I'm sorry. Came in games against Alabama State, Arkansas State, and Memphis with 2 in each. They have not registered a takeaway against a Power 5 opponent.
Hey,
not one.
Can I ask you guys something? And you all can disagree with this. Yeah. I did not love. I love a lot of what Bobby's had to say. I did not love him saying that he was waiting for a turnover to happen. I know we touched on this earlier in the week, and I know kind of what he meant, but like. They need to be a bit more tenacious on defense, and you force turnovers, right, Basil? I mean, like sometimes you get lucky, but the level of competition they're playing week in and week out, like you got to go and force one against teams. And I didn't like the idea of like, hey, I was just waiting for them to screw up. A team that good, that well coached, is just you got to make it happen for yourself.
I agree with that, Judge. I think it was semantics. I think he was just sort of saying, as a coach, I'm just, he's not acting like that's what we have to do. He was just, as a coach, waiting for that to happen. So I think it was semantics. But you're right. You've got to be aggressive. You have to make a great play you have to jump a route, make a sack, strip a ball, whatever. And we just, this again, I was concerned about this game 1.
Yeah.
Watching this team, remember against Alabama A&M, I looked and I thought, man, we are struggling to put pressure on Alabama A&M. We're struggling to cover receivers against Alabama A&M, and everybody got mad at me because I said I was being critical. But the things that we saw then are the same ones that we see now. So, also tonight, Roger, we got the Dodgers. We got World Series Dodgers at Toronto. Do you have a dog in the hunt? Do you have a favorite?
Oh, an American, aren't I?
Ohtani?
Ohtani! No, I'm a Dodger. I'll go Dodgers without a doubt. No disrespect to the Americans that play with the Canadians, but yes, it is America against Canada, and the number 1 player is from China.
Yeah, Josh, what about you? You have a favorite?
Is he Japanese or Korean?
I don't know.
It's funny. I've seen a lot on Twitter. People have been saying America's team, the Toronto Blue Jays, because the Dodgers are really disliked, and it's mostly because of the way they're taking advantage of the rules. Which I mean, I don't really blame them that much. Roger, is that sack getting the better of you over there?
Yeah,
it's like me with the poncho last week. I'm going for the Blue Jays because I've had enough of those darn Dodgers.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Oakland Sports Chat, Roger. My picks are up. I got North Texas, South Florida, SMU, Alabama, Pittsburgh, and Southern Miss are my college picks.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills, the Patriots, the Chiefs, and the Broncos.
Those are great coverage games.
You know what? I'm surprised I don't see Ebony and DJ.
I don't see them
they're coming for your ass.
At some point, they will push me off the screen.
Yeah, you'll be invisible.
They have their
give it about 5 hours.
segments. Yeah, exactly. So check out the Oakland Sports app. Download it. They are the reason we're here today. In the last 3 days,
we got to change this outdoor music.
And we'll see. We'll see Wayne. we'll see Wayne and Chris and Zach. I think they'll be out here at the golf course at some point this weekend. So,
what do you mean we'll see?
We'll see.
They're not come by the show.
No, but they will be.
They'll be floating around out here.
We may see Chris Roberts.
But you
shortly.
won't be out here.
Yeah, I'm coming back Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Chris Roberts from Southern Bank should be stopping by.
Yeah.
And we'll see who else we got. Caden Kittler coming up next. Bobby Petrino was really bragging on him as center for the Razorbacks. We're glad you're with us. It's going to be a fun weekend. Don't go away. 8 o'clock.
If you want to have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Having a good time. Don't stop. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop at all.
It's bigger than basketball. The Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic hits the FedEx Forum October 27 as Arkansas takes on the Memphis men's team, all to support the life-saving mission of St. Jude. Get tickets now at stjude.org/hoops.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments: Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Crisp, refreshing with just 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories. Brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
The Zone Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Mall exit.
Game you had 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock.
Governor Sanders and the Secretary of State are appealing a ruling that would require District 26's special election to be moved up. A judge ruled that the election for late State Senator Gary Stubblefield's seat needs to happen before February 23rd. Governor Sanders and the AG says that June date would have saved taxpayers money. The man who sued is also filing an appeal on the ruling, saying the new date should be even sooner. Arkansans with disabilities could soon be in some serious trouble. This morning, the executive director of Disability Rights says that they are not able to make any new cases right now because of the government shutdown. The agency will also be furloughing staff. The agency is only allowing the remaining staff to focus on current investigations and advocacy efforts. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888 for Rainwater Holton Sexton. They'll help you weather the storm.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy today with a 20% chance of light rainfall and a high of 72. Also cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of rain in central Arkansas and a low of 58. But it is Saturday. That's when we're expecting the bulk of our rain from the middle of the day through the afternoon. An 80% chance of rain. Some could be heavy. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
It's Razorback Graffiti every Monday morning at 8:30. Call Morning Mayhem and let them know what you think. Brought to you by Pain Treatment MD in Bryant and Hot Springs Village. Book your appointment now at paintreatmentmd.com. Razorback Graffiti Monday morning with Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
You know, there's just something about Oakland. Every time I head down that way, the rest of the world just seems to slow down a little. You pull in and you can feel it, the mix of excitement and comfort, like you're right where you're supposed to be. And now, live racing's coming back soon, just 2 months away. The holiday racing season kicks off on December 12th, runs through January 4th. Then the classic season rolls in January 30th through May 2nd. You can already hear the crowd cheering and smell those corned beef sandwiches from a mile away. But even when the races pause, Oakland keeps the fun going. The casino is open 24/7, smoke-free, clean, and full of energy. And the entertainment? Herman's in December, Crazy Train on New Year's Day, and Kathleen Madigan bringing the laughs in January. Then you eat like royalty, from the Bugler and the Oak Room and Bar with free valet to Silks or Mainline Sports Bar for the best wings in Hot Springs. And if you're feeling lucky, the Oakland Sports app lets you bet on just about anything: football, baseball, even table tennis, with up to $1,000 in bonus bets for new players. So yeah, whether you're there for the food, the games, the laughs, or the horses, you're part of the story when you're at Oakland, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine is taking golf to the next level. As the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, UAMS Health covers all 19 Razorback sports programs, including golf, and is the official medical partner of the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. They're also proud to sponsor professional golfers Ken Duke and Glenn Day. Have a golf injury? Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. That's 501-686-8674.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Looking for a trailer repair? Need a new truck bed? HJ Trailer Sales has you covered. We're also your one-stop shop for Iron Bull, Good Guys, Hillsboro trailers, and yes, Hart trailers. We've even got them too. Family owned and operated, we're the most trusted trailer store in the state, with tons of financing options to fit your budget. Come see why everyone rolls with HJ Trailer Sales. HJ Trailer Sales, built on trust, driven by quality. Visit hjtrailersales.com or stop by today.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter agents Seth Hobbs, Larissa Kelly, or Matt Steele in Bryant today.
Stop and shop at our Conway and Little Rock showrooms. That's Hawks Homes, has been serving Central Arkansas since 1986. Is Arkansas's #1 sales dealer. Volume purchasing power enables us to offer our customers the best prices on the highest quality homes. See the world's largest double-wide and single-wide homes, triple-wide homes, and even a quad. You dream it, and we'll build it for you. We're the only manufacturer and modular dealer that can build your custom home from your plans. Check them out online at hawkshomes.net.
It's Honda of Russellville's 46th anniversary, and they're celebrating with savings store-wide. Come to Honda of Russellville for the largest inventory of new Honda ATVs and side-by-sides in Arkansas, just in time for deer season or wherever the trail takes you. The Honda 4Trax Foreman 4x4 delivers rugged performance with its powerful 518cc engine and long travel suspension. Whether handling tough jobs or hunting game, this ATV is your go-to machine. Go to HondaofRussellville.com or Facebook.
You know their stories. You know their swings. For these icons, there's no slowing down in sight. Legendary action returns to Pleasant Valley Country Club in Little Rock, Arkansas for the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens on October 24th through the 26th. Tickets on sale now at SimmonsBankChampionship.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem. Please, live from the Oakland Hot Springs Studios.
The Moretti's!
No! Oakland, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
They're below or above the name?
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
Smart ass.
All right. We're watching the pros warm up. What a gig. What a gig to do this for a living, to come out here on a beautiful day and play for money, a sport that you love, and it's not, injury-prone kind of sport, even though you do get hurt, but it's not like playing football.
My arm.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other part of it is all the volunteers we were talking about. We'll see it on TV, and we know that from out here, all of the hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that they have, all the hard work that goes in. But you don't think about it when you watch another tournament somewhere else. They have the same thing going on there, but it just runs flawless.
Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens is what we're talking about. Everything gets underway here shortly. They're going to tee off somewhere in the next hour. I think rain will stay away today. You'll get some tomorrow. You'll get some Sunday, just like the Razorback game. But go to SimmonsBankChampionship.com. Get you some tickets. Come out here and be a part of this. It's really a cool deal. We'll be out here Sunday after I get back from the game. Just heard from Jason Milligan. We do want to thank Oakland for sponsoring all of our shows here. He said horses start arriving in Oakland today.
Ooh.
We already have 10 on property, so that's exciting.
Thank you,
Another great year at Oakland. And now I think we need to check in with a guy that Bobby Petrino was really bragging on yesterday when we had Coach on talking about Caden Kittler. Let's go to him now, John.
This Texan had plenty of offers, but he chose to be a Razorback. He's the man in the middle for the Hogs' revamped offensive line. It's Caden Kittler, brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay free 24/7 at 501-951-0333. Call Jay.
Good morning, Caden.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
We're doing great, buddy, down here on a beautiful golf course in Little Rock called Pleasant Valley, and they've got this is the PGA Champions Tour. These are the senior guys that were once the dominant players in the world and now a little bit older to the tooth like me and Roger are, and so they got a big 3-day tournament. I'm going to come up and obviously watch you play tomorrow, and then I'll come back and watch this tournament on Sunday. When I texted you yesterday, Caden, I told you that we had Coach Petrino on the show yesterday, and we were talking about the great performance against Texas A&M, 527 yards of offense, 42 points against a darn good defense. But you guys just embarrassed them, He was really bragging on your ability to communicate the specific, blocking protections or whatever. So didn't want to say that. I thought that's always great when the head coach mentions you by name, doing a great job.
That's what we got to learn from. Me personally with IDs and getting the right people on the right people. So, I think I learned from that this week in practice, and I'm ready to go out again against Auburn and hopefully make no mistakes.
Well, listen, that was a top 20 defense from Texas A&M that you guys just really made look bad. I mean, I thought you guys would be able to be productive. I did not see 42 points and 527 yards. So super impressive. I know you got to turn the page. You've got another impressive defense this week with Auburn. They're number 10 in the nation against the run. And something for your offense to work, you got to be able to run the ball on first downs, and you got to be able to, obviously you guys can throw it well, but I'm sure that's something you've studied on film. And Auburn always has great athletes, and this is another one of those teams that has great athletes.
Yeah, for sure. We know they're a good defense, so we're not really shocked by that. We want to have the competition. We know there's going to be competition being in the SEC, so we're excited to go show what we can do on Saturday.
And I think we've talked about this before, Caden. I played defense, and sometimes our offense would struggle, and we would somehow we would just say, "Hey, man, we've got to go out and win the game. We got to get a turnover. We got to score." And I know you guys don't say that verbally, but you got to be mentally. If you see where your offense is, your defense is struggling, you've got to have the attitude. We got to have to go out and score in every possession. I mean, that's the attitude you have to take, and that's almost what you've done for the last few games.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Football is a team sport, so, when one side is struggling, the other side's got to pick them up, and that's how you win games. So, we got to score more points. We got to score, like you said, on every possession. So that's the goal this week, and that's the goal for the rest of the season.
Do want to thank J. Martin Law for sponsoring Caden Kittler. He's the host of the Bible, the Basketball, and the Briefcase podcast. How about that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. He was a former offensive lineman and enjoys sponsoring Caden.
Thank you, sir.
Have you sort of settled in? We were talking with Coach Petrino about this. There's no really rule, or guidebook on being an interim coach. You just got to sort of do it, and he's got a lot of experience as a head coach, so it's much easier for him than maybe some of the others who get this opportunity. Have you guys settled in that routine, with the changes that he made from Coach Pittman to his style? Have you guys sort of settled in that routine, got sort of know what to expect, and it's become a little bit more natural and easy for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. When you get into a new routine, days go by slower, but, this week went by really fast, so that just tells me we are settling into the routine. I love Coach Petrino's practice schedule. I feel ready for game day. Where in the past, I felt sore on Friday, so, we're all feeling that. It's not just me. We're all settling into the routine, and we really love the schedule that we have right now.
Got to tell you, I thought last week that you were going to lose a lot of fans because of the 2-hour delay and the thought that, oh, my gosh, I don't want to deal with the weather. But I'll tell you, I thought for a crowd that was with a 2-hour delay and the fact that it may rain again, Caden, it was a great crowd, a great group of Razorback fans that were making a ton of noise. And I just was curious, did you guys feel the same way? Did you sort of wonder, hey, I wonder how many fans will show up? And then did it sound as loud as it sounded from the press box for me?
Oh man, it was awesome. It was a great environment. Start to finish. It almost seemed like more fans started shuffling in as the game went on. Honestly, so it was a great environment. We appreciate the fans so much. They make a huge difference in the game, in our energy, motivation, all that. So I'm hoping we have a similar turnout this week. I know it's going to be raining again.
That's okay. Like I said, I think, listen, I tip my hat to Razorback fans and fans of any school that you go out and it's raining and you don't mind sitting in the rain or standing in the rain and cheering on your team. You're a Tier 1 team. And Caden, I have to do this because I am a historian of Razorback football.
I can't wait.
And Caden needs to know that 53 here, Caden.
That's him, Caden.
I played in the first game against Auburn that Arkansas ever played.
Back in the day.
Against the Tigers. It was 1984.
Yeah, no color film version of it. It's all black and white, Caden.
And your old buddy here, David BAZZEL, had my career game against a guy named Bo Jackson. I don't know if you've heard that running back before, but we played those guys, and they were super talented, and it was a great war.
You sure did.
They won the game. But, so the series is really young. It's not a series that's been around a long time, but a lot of great history. You got some, Heisman Trophy winners, as I mentioned, Bo and Cam Newton. And, again, another opportunity for you. I know that's one of the reasons you came to the Razorbacks, to get to play in the SEC against teams and programs like Auburn.
Yeah, no doubt. It's cool to be able to play Auburn. I was with Gus Malzahn for the past 3 years, so we saw a lot of Auburn film in meetings and everything. So it is cool to play a program like Auburn, and any program in the SEC is awesome to play against.
Well, listen, we're expecting a win. I feel confident. I think you guys are gonna.
We're expecting a win, Caden.
Hey,
did you hear the way he put that?
We're expecting.
This is what we're expecting.
Hey, this is so I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. It's going to happen this weekend, and I don't mind out there. I'm not gonna get near as wet as some of the other fans since I'm in the media press box. But look forward to seeing you guys get the W and talking about it next week.
Absolutely, man. I'm excited for this weekend.
All right, Kate.
Thanks, Kate.
Have a great weekend. Go Hogs.
Go Hogs, man.
Buddy. See you, man.
Listen, I like you just throw it out there like that. We're expecting a win. And listen, that's almost like the Gambino family. We're expecting a win tonight.
Do you want to thank Jay Mall?
Thank you,
for
Jay
his
Martin.
Partnership of Caden.
That was a very former player of you.
No, how about that? He's like, okay, next. I don't care about your stupid Bo Jackson game.
No, I'm saying it's like hey, we expect to win this weekend.
Oh,
like,
that's right.
Like
well,
don't disparage what I've accomplished against Auburn by losing. By the way, my best game came in a losing effort.
Yeah, the losing effort. That's right. We did lose the game.
We played back in the very first game. When we
that was the best.
Jackson.
You guys were like a stage act. It was like Baz was like, back in '84. Roger goes, black and white, Caden, black and white.
Black and white. Let me tell you something. Back then, you could get a house for $16,000 in 1984.
Do you think
4-bedroom, 2-bathroom?
Do you think Caden Kittler at age 22 knows much about who Bo Jackson is? You have any idea?
As an athlete, no. No, I don't think he does. I don't even think because Bo doesn't. I mean, I think the video game. How long has it been since Bo knows?
Well, the question is, if you're 22 years old, do you pay attention to who the greats were?
You know who Bo Jackson is.
Well,
I don't know if he knows.
Well,
I don't know. What has he seen lately of Bo Jackson? Has he been in 30 for 30?
No, but who would you, like, in other words, if he was to see a highlight of the greatest players, who would he see? Would he see Emmitt Smith? Would he see,
college?
in other words,
like in college? Or
I don't know.
He might go back 30 years, maybe. I think 30 years is still.
Does he see more Cam Newton video than he says?
He knows D-Mac and everybody.
He sees D-Mac, of course.
Well, maybe SEC. Has he played at Auburn?
You got Herschel Walker and Bo Jackson are the two most notable running backs in the history of the league. You think maybe that young kids might know that?
I don't know.
They know McFadden. He's number 3 on the list.
Well, and he's at that school, so
that's right.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
I don't know.
who would it be? Who would it be?
Yeah,
well, you know what? I bet he knows a little bit more about Texas player history.
So Josh, at age, you're closer to Caden's age. I will say this, Roger, for kids today, they do have more access to video because of social media than anything that we had.
Well, and something may just pop up from an algorithm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it may just pop up, and it may show that. Now, I don't have any. Now, maybe if Chairman Xi Jinping is listening on my phone, because we're talking about Auburn and Bo Jackson. That started appearing on my phone now to have some of those highlights. I don't know.
Yeah, and so, again, if he's watching anything at 22, he's watching, things that entertain him. I don't know if you pay attention to the history of the game.
Did we get to know him at the beginning of the season like we always do? Hey, what do you do? What kind of music do you do? Do you watch movies? You play videos?
We did a little bit. Not
because in trivia, like Joshua Kelly is one of the guys. He and his wife come all the time with Ginger and Jimmy Coon. They sit together. But Joshua is of the 4 group at trivia, he's the video game aficionado. They look to him for that one.
Yeah.
And he may be 30, maybe, I would think. So he's played video games. And if Kittler's 22, are video games still big?
Well, I don't even know.
He would be, let's see, he was born in
Are video games big, Josh, the 22-year-olds?
Yeah, it depends. It depends. I mean, like, those guys are probably playing NCAA football with each other. But I would say...
So we were trying to get... I remember... Let me tell you how old I was. I remember when Facebook was Farmville. And I would go home after work and try to make sure I had enough strawberries to sell at the deal. That was what Facebook all was. But I don't know what kind of video games are still out there for anybody. I don't know. My grandsons don't play video games. They watch videos. They don't play video games.
COD's out there.
But the oldest one's only 7 years old. What?
Call of Duty. COD.
Well, I'd say the oldest one.
Hey, I was going to say, you got the clip from Dan Hampton earlier the day when he was signing off.
This one's 22.
So what Dan was going to say, he was saying go Hogs at the end, but somehow, what did you call him, Roger? You said it was going.
He said he was sucked out of the module into outer space.
The vacuum space.
This is Dan Hampton signing off this morning. Had a little technical issue. How did it sound?
You know what? Or is it Sean Connery at the end of, or is it Tom Hanks with Earn This?
Let me get
Wow.
Absolutely.
So stupid.
It's like the ghost hunting TV show on A&E where it's like, Spirit, talk to us. And it's like, would you hear that?
Yes.
Did you hear that? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the ghost hunting.
Well, you know what? You know who it is? Let's say it is. You know what? We have Dan Hampton's last words before he said goodbye. What were they, Josh?
Go on.
Put it on my board.
Oh, my God.
Put it on Friday 6 so I can get that one.
The way you say it, it's
so good. Stupid.
Go Hogs!
It's the little
just being sucked away. It's so good.
And then get BAZZEL when he Gambino's Caden when he goes, we expect to win again.
Tommy Bones them.
You know what? Either you win this game or that we do not forget.
Hey, we have not mentioned it one time today, and I noticed it wasn't in the Democrat Gazette today. I don't know why, but the Razorbacks actually play basketball tonight against Cincinnati. Joe Klein will be on the call on SEC Plus.
Yeah.
And Joe said, "Watch out! This Cincinnati team's a darn good team. They might beat the Razorbacks. It's an exhibition game." Mm-hmm. Somebody says, "Is anybody here?"
That's what it sounds like.
Yes. So
look at the wind. You
I
see
know,
the wind? That's a heavy curtain.
It's gotten chillier out here.
It's got real cold out here, and it's got a little bit stinkier.
Someone says here, 1.37 billion play video games in the world. The largest age group is 16 to 25.
Well, I know is it still a college course?
Someone says, have you guys hit on the former NBA players and the illegal, the mob bosses and all that? Yeah, we actually have a few times today just talking about
deals, though, right? Like the Chauncey Billups thing and the Terry Rozier thing are different. Are different deals. Also, look, the timing of it was a little.
Yes, that is true.
Kind of,
it is odd.
Convenient.
It is odd. Why would you do this the first 2 nights of the basketball
season?
It's
like when Ice got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. right after he fought Jake Paul. It's like you knew where he was before Ice, and you knew you wanted him, but why did you wait until after he boxed Jake Paul to go and get him? So you never know when they do stuff like that. The timing.
What was the player accusation that he tanked for a game? Is that what it was?
For Rozier, I don't know if it was one game.
Yeah.
There's some highlights out there where they played a game. I forget who they were playing against.
Oh
I
saw it,
bad.
Josh. It's bad.
I mean,
it's almost. How do you not? I mean, it looks so obvious. If I'm a player, I'm going, dude, sit the bitch. You see what we see what you're doing here. I mean, it was
absolutely.
It's
just
appalling.
so noticeable.
Totally.
It's appalling.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. It's gross.
And they banned Jonte Porter for life. So I mean. If it's now, Malik Beasley got in trouble for this, but it sounds like Malik Beasley, according to Pablo Torre, they have not found anything about Malik Beasley. So, but this one looks a bit more obvious, I would say.
One of my picks is tonight, North Texas over UNC Charlotte.
They're laying about 50.
Let me tell you, close, 26.5. It is. Can I tell you? I hate these Friday night college games. It drives me crazy. First of all, you don't know what's going to happen because it's so weird with the schedule. And second of all, it's high school football night. College football ought to be ashamed for doing that. You're so darn greedy. You got to either we got to show our program off. Or we got to make money. Friday night is high school football in America, and it's ridiculous that we've gotten to this point where we got 3 games tonight. Which is, I just don't like it.
They did that because, but remember, Thursday, like growing up for me, I'm not sure how it was for you guys.
I know.
Thursday nights were big for me. Like, Virginia Tech.
You bet.
Virginia Tech played 2 Thursday night games every year.
I don't mind that.
And I remember Matt Ryan's Boston College team went to Virginia Tech. It was like a top 10 game. I mean, you had big games on Thursday nights, and. Then the NFL saw it and was like, that's a good idea. We're going to put Jags Titans on a Thursday.
I know.
And it's Chase College. Like last night, did you see the college game that we had on TV last night was 1-6 South Alabama against 1-6 Georgia State. And it's sad because they've been chased off TV. And you're right, because it's now, taken the place. But like, I mean, I don't know. It is cool like that UVA upset over Florida State got a little bit of a spotlight, which was cool to see. But you're right. It does in general suck.
Yeah, to me that's a holy night for high school football, and it's always been that way. And it's almost like, how dare you, college? You do Thursday, which I don't mind, Josh. I like the Thursday night format. That's been really cool over the years. But to do Thursday and Friday, it's like, come on, man.
But they got chased off Thursday, so they had to do something,
Yeah. Real quick, I'm going to run down the list with you and Raj. Tell me who you think wins the game. Number 15, Missouri at number 10, Vanderbilt. Who wins?
Vanderbilt.
Well, okay. Josh?
I'm going to go with Missouri.
I'm going to go with Missouri, too.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for Vandy. I want Vandy to win, but I think Missouri wins.
Well, then you cover both ends, don't you, Bass? Way to go.
All of your bases.
Yeah, exactly.
What about number 4, Alabama at South Carolina?
Alabama.
Josh?
This is the spot where he's.
I know.
This is the DeBoer special right here. The 11-point favorite on the road. Let's go with South Carolina. They can't block anybody, and their defense has been suspect recently. So let's go with South Carolina.
South Carolina has not beaten Alabama since 2010.
Well,
just FYI.
Turn that around.
So, anyway, all right. What about number 22 Texas at Mississippi State? Do they have a chance? I would love to see.
I know what you'd love to say. Texas wins, but I'd love to see Mississippi win. I can see either one of them winning.
Got it both ways.
Does anybody pick Mississippi State?
All right, you know what? It's at Mississippi State.
Yeah.
I'm going with Mississippi State.
Okay.
And
night game too.
Marion.
Okay.
Josh, but you know what? But anything's possible.
What'd you say, Josh?
Texas can't block anybody. Oh my God. I want to go with Mississippi State.
All right. Listen, I hope that Michael Marion will be super happy.
And I want A&M over LSU.
And only because we have tiger bait hovering around us. We've got number 3 Texas A&M at number 20 LSU.
A&M, baby.
Are you going A&M?
A&M all day long.
Josh,
stomp a mud hole.
What about you?
We go with LSU at home.
Yeah, this is a dangerous game. Obviously, it's tough to play. What's it? 6:30? 6:30.
6:30.
This could be a bounce back game for LSU that would correct their season, or it could be the end for Brian Kelly.
I like to see it be the end for Brian Kelly and Tiger Bay.
I think Texas A&M.
That crowd. I was talking with Jack Allen, and Jack from Channel 7. He's from that area, and he said that the first 15 minutes is going to be super crucial because that crowd could turn on them in a hurry. Like if A&M got out to a 14-0 lead, that place is going to get really, really either empty out or it's going to be a really awful experience for the LSU players because they're going to turn on them, man. They're going to turn on them.
I've had a chance to be in that stadium where LSU's got their butts kicked, and they were leaving by halftime. You don't see it very often. Arkansas went in and did that with Bielema one year, and it was the most stunning thing for me to see, people leaving at halftime.
Yeah.
I think A&M's a better team, just like Vandy was.
I agree.
But this could be an important game for LSU. This is where A&M normally slips up or has a little fumble, so we'll see what happens. I'm going with A&M, but I'm not real confident in the pick. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll visit with I'm
going to A&M, but I could see LSU winning a tight one.
So good.
Oh, my God.
I'm not confident in my pick, though. So Monday morning, it's great because you get to go, well, I told you I wasn't confident with my pick, so I win.
Roger, it really is. It's like
so good.
I told you guys.
So good.
I told you guys it wasn't my Mel. It's like, well, you said Cersei, but I told you guys it wasn't my Mel. That's what he kept.
No, wait. There's so many times that he is right. I mean, the Marion thing is the closest thing, the most recent thing. That is dead on right, and you can't dispute it. But now I'm starting to see a little bit where I'm going, wait a minute. You know what? You just can't, because here's because who do you do? That's what you can tell. That's what you can tell the gambler. Can you imagine going to Gambino family and going, but I'm sorry, Carlo. I really wasn't positive about my pick anyway. You know what? You're right. You know what? You chose both of them. We're gonna let you keep his thumbs.
Yeah, hey,
leave him alone.
Roger. On Monday, Basil, no matter the result of the game, can now say, "I told you. I thought that might happen." That's what he's going to do. It's what he's going to do.
The point. No. I thought they'd win, but I wasn't real positive. What?
I told you I could see that happening. Yeah.
No, honey. I was having coffee with the guys.
When we come back, we're going to go ahead. Heather Baker's going to jump on with us, Josh. Instead of 9, she's going to jump on with us at 8:30. And then we've got also, I think we're going to see Chris Roberts by a little bit earlier with Southern Bank. We appreciate his sponsorship of Family Feud on a regular basis. And also, the founder of Folds of Honor, Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney, may stop by along with Freddie Black.
Lieutenant Dan.
We got to do just a more finish the lyric.
I don't care.
You kind of don't care?
I kind of don't care a lot about it.
So you need to know those lyrics and be ready to win because we'll give you a $70 worth of passes to come out and watch golf this weekend at Simmons Bank Championship. Don't go away, 8:30.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and Home Builders.
This is Sports Center.
The weekend in football began with an utter domination last night as the Chargers railroad the Minnesota Vikings 37-10. Justin Herbert threw for 227 yards and 3 touchdowns. He found Ladd McConkey, Oronde Gadsden II, and also Trey Harris in the end zone. Kamani Vidal rushed for 117 yards and a score as well. The Chargers are 5-3 overall. The Vikings dropped to 3-4. On the college side last night, just one game as South Alabama beats Georgia State in a thriller 38-31. In college football tonight, 3 games on the docket at 6 o'clock on ESPN2. It's 6-1 North Texas at 1-6 Charlotte. Then in the ACC at 6:30 on ESPN, it's 5-2 Cal and 2-5 Virginia Tech. And then at 9 o'clock on CBS Sports Network, it's 5-2 Boise State and 1-6 Nevada. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy today with a 20% chance of light rainfall and a high of 72. Also cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of rain in central Arkansas and a low of 58. But it is Saturday. That's when we're expecting the bulk of our rain from the middle of the day through the afternoon. An 80% chance of rain. Some could be heavy. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Listen every Friday night for the high school football game of the week with Josh Neighbors and Jackson Broswell. Every Friday night this football season, the guys will travel the state to find the best matchups in high school football. And it's all brought to you by Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Midtown Plumbing, Roller Funeral Homes, and Home Hardware Center.
Hey folks, it's David BAZZEL out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. Just announced 0% financing on new 2025 Rams. Buy now and pay no interest on a new Ram only at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. And they have $8,000 off new Jeep Grand Cherokees or $10,000 off new Jeep Gladiators. These are just a few examples. They make it easy to buy. Just tell them what you're looking for and let them give you the deal of a lifetime. They're making deals every day like it's the last day of the month. No reasonable offer will be refused. It's the Drive Into Fall event. And don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved in minutes. Folks, they still need trade-ins for their pre-owned lot, so they're paying up to $2,000 over Kelley Blue Book for trades. Nobody pays more than Fletcher. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine is taking golf to the next level. As the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, UAMS Health covers all 19 Razorback sports programs, including golf, and is the official medical partner of the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. They're also proud to sponsor professional golfers Ken Duke and Glenn Day. Have a golf injury? Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. That's 501-686-8674.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
Okay. Coming to you live from the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. We are presented by Oaklawn. Thank them for 3 days worth of coverage. Things are getting ready to get underway here in just a few minutes. Roger, you're looking around the golf course, you can see it's starting to get it's serious business. You got people measuring things, stepping things off, and they got little machines, and measuring sticks. This is Trey Schapp's world now. This is not the hack playing golf today.
He and his wife were made for each other, and when Amy's looking at him, she's got his back. She's his rider guy. He's got stuff going on right there. He fits in with everybody here.
He does.
Oh, my God.
Coming up in a few minutes, we got Justin Moore Finish the Lyric, brought to you by Honda of Russellville, so get ready for that as soon as we get through with Heather Baker. Do want to say today is the last day to vote for Dirks High School. The stadium deal brought to you by T-Mobile, so go to the T-Mobile website and vote all day for Dirks. The $1 million stadium upgrade. I hope they win after all this effort. I hope they win. Josh, you were going to say something?
I was going to say that I love the fact you're like, it's serious. People are measuring things. It sounds like a construction
this
site.
dude walking stuff
Yes,
off
I tell you, we don't know what they're measuring, but they're measuring something out there. Yes. You see people, they got long sticks. They walk things off.
Yes, he's measuring. I don't know. He's on the phone with somebody.
Yeah, he's on the phone.
I don't know if he's on the phone with his golfer, with a caddy. I don't know if he's on the phone with course management. But this dude's serious.
You know, rules are super important in golf, and so now we're at a championship tournament, and so everything it must be done perfectly, and that's the way they do it, which is great. Congratulations to Simmons Bank again for the tremendous job led by George Macris and Steve.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, for presenting this along with Simmons, and all the other companies have done a great job, and of course Oaklawn for sponsoring our time out here. Let's check in with Heather Baker and see what's happening this weekend.
She has the busiest social calendar in the state of Arkansas. Her insight on what to do across the state is unrivaled. She is the go-to person when you need an event promoted. It's time to talk to the queen of promotions from AY Magazine and Arkansas Money and Politics. It's Heather Baker.
Good morning, Heather Baker.
Good morning, guys.
What a successful event Tuesday at the Little Rock Touchdown Club. You had your cover story in AMP Magazine, that's Arkansas Money Politics, on Kelly Finglass, and had a huge crowd, and just was a great day. So thanks for all your involvement with the Touchdown Club and promotion of our guest. And that was one of the all-time greats with Kelly. You know, you don't have to care about football, but you appreciate somebody who's worked real hard to get to get an organization at the highest level, and she's certainly done that.
Yeah, it was incredible. I love the questions. I mean, she was just so inspiring, just talking about the effects of social media on kids. I think that will affect so many people and just inspire people. But I loved just her enthusiasm on her business side. She wasn't there just to bring the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders to Jerry. She was there to make money, to bring solutions, and I love getting to visit with her about that. And I have to give props to Roger Scott. He looked so spiffy sitting out there with his wife. You were all dressed up, Roger.
I got all dressed up for my wife.
Was that the first time that she's ever been?
Oh, absolutely.
How about that?
That was the first time. Yeah, thank you, Heather. Yeah. That was fun. I was proud to have her on my arm there. Yep.
Yeah, we took 1,000 pictures. We want to say thanks to Dwayne Duncan, and all those pictures are on Facebook now. There's a gazillion of them, and the kids love them. And I think you start funny, Heather. It's just funny that you start seeing hundreds and hundreds of pictures popping up on feeds, because everybody's proud of their time. They got a chance to meet with Kelly, and they like to show that things off. Hey, don't forget Holly Rowe next Monday. Who's
where's this one going to be?
That same place at the Marriott, same place.
Back, okay.
Yeah, but she is a superstar in college broadcasting, and she's known more than that. I mean, she's just a great broadcaster in general, but she is the queen when it comes to sideline reporting for football, basketball, and softball, and so she's going to be great on Monday as well.
Another great female role model for the girls. So all you ladies that came last week, show up for Holly, because she'll be another great one.
That's right. What else is happening besides the golf tournament this weekend and the football game, Heather, that we need to know about?
Well, we're already up in Hot Springs. There's tons of stuff going on in Hot Springs this weekend and around the entire state, but I do want to give a heads up. There is a chance of rain with cancellation, because I've already gotten 4 notices that some of these events may be moved around. So check the schedule before you drive to an event. But the Arkansas Elvis Festival is going on at Hot Springs Convention Center, so I have some Elvis trivia. Are you ready?
Okay, do it.
Okay, so the Elvis got his first military haircut in Arkansas. What city in Arkansas did he get that in?
It was actually Fort Chaffee.
Fort Chaffee, Arkansas.
In where? Where is that?
Fort
Chaffee, which is in Fort Smith.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. Fort Smith, on March 25th, 1958.
Yeah, we're huge Elvis fans. So
huge Elvis fans.
You're going to have to go deeper to beat us.
We just last week, we were on a website to try to buy a lock of his hair from the haircut.
Well, it's probably at the Chaffee Barbershop Museum there, Roger, so they probably have some of his hair locked up right there for you where you can
Baz and I talked about that, Heather. We talked about making a trip to do that, to go up through there and see that.
Josh loved that idea.
He sure did. He wanted to go to that one. Listen, we even remember looking for the seat that he sat in when he sat down at Fisher's Steakhouse, whatever it was there on Broadway in North Little Rock. Yeah, we're huge Elvis fans, so that's a pretty cool place for them to have that.
Yeah,
and I didn't know it existed.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, Dwayne and I were just talking last week about the preacher that's in Benton that is the same age as Elvis, right? That sounds like Elvis, that has written a book that will only be released when he's dead. And then he actually, I listened to one of his sermons one time, and he actually called himself Elvis when he was preaching. And I'm thinking we need to dive more into the story.
Baz and I want to show up there one Sunday.
Shut it, preacher. Focus on the Lord.
Yeah, focus on the Lord. Elvis is still a little older than you.
What else you got happening?
So we've got Mrs. Doubtfire. That's at Robinson Center there in Little Rock. It's going on all weekend. This is a great production by Celebrity Attractions. Tickets are starting at only $32, so that will be a great time at Robinson Center. You've got a lot of stuff going on in Conway. We have the Rogue Roundabout event weekend celebration. So this is going to be a celebration where they're going to have beer vendors, live music all downtown, and that's going on all weekend. They're going to have bingo, and this is all going to be supporting the United Way of Central Arkansas. You've got the Lantern Tour of historic downtown Conway. This is going to be at the corner of Mill and Front Street at 7 o'clock each night. And if you've ever wondered if there's any horrifying tales of Conway history, they're going to be telling these in preparation for Halloween. So you can check that out. Tickets start at $20. You're also going to have the Toadsuck 4th Annual Halloween Spook Fest, and this is at Toadsuck Mini Golf in Conway on Saturday night, actually Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. all day long. They're going to have tons of goodies out there for the kids. Lost 40 will be doing their Lost 40s Brewing Festival of the Darkness, and this is East Village. They put so much energy and effort into this. If you haven't ever seen it, it is quite spectacular. It's Saturday night from 5 to 9. There's going to be more than 30 local breweries all coming together. There's going to be bands. They have those huge stilt walkers, and they're dressed up in Halloween apparel, and there'll be a fire-breathing circus artist. Tickets are $53. You need to get these in advance. This will sell out, but you do have to be 21 years or older to be a part of this event. If you're younger and you want to have something fun to do on Saturday, you can head out to Harvest Fest. This is at the Promenade at Chenal from 11 to 2 on Saturday. They're going to be having fall photos, pumpkin tree extravaganza, petting zoo, painted pumpkins, and a live beehive. That's right at the Promenade at Chenal in Little Rock. We have Petaway Square. Now, this is a really fun part of Little Rock. I experienced this when I was going in to see the puppy community, and this is kind of tucked over on the side of Soma, and it's called the Hallowell Festival 2025, Saturday 10 to 4. You can come meet holistic healers, wellness providers. They're going to have circus performances, yoga, meditation, and so much more. That's on Saturday from 10 to 4. You've got the Arkansas Paranormal Expo. We talk about this every year. I think we're coming up on 5 years of me doing this, David, so we talk about this every year. But this is going to be the first ever Bigfoot calling contest. What does Bigfoot sound like?
Roger, do you have any idea?
Yes, Josh, do you have it? We heard it out with the Dan Hampton call.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like.
That's telling you to get out.
I don't know what. I've heard some hog calling, but I don't know what.
Yeah, I've heard it to have some sort of a yelping.
That would be interesting.
A masculine yelp.
Yes.
Well, if y'all can figure it out, they're going to be given a prize for the best contest sound. So check that out Saturday and Sunday at the MacArthur Museum of Arts and Military Museum. And then we're going to have the ATF Fall Bash at War Memorial Stadium. And this is it's kind of like a trunk or treat, a family environment with cars that you can come trick-or-treating in, $17.24 to get in. It's 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, and if you're a member of the military, you get in for free, so I love that they do that. But that's a great family-fun event. And make sure to see Roger Scott at Boudreaux's on Saturday if you're not at the Razorback game, and then get your Touchdown Club tickets for on Monday and support the Little Rock Touchdown Club.
Outstanding, Heather. Thank you for the Boudreaux's mention. Let me throw in Summerwood Sports Trunk or Treat. That's tonight.
Oh, okay.
Summerwood Sports is the third annual tonight from 5:30 to 7:30 out at Summerwood Sports there in Bryant, just off Highway 5. Look for the Summerwood Sports Complex Trunk or Treat tonight, 5:30 to 7:30. They have fun little. They had a maze there that I took James to one year. It was he went in, I went in, I came out, and I couldn't find him because I couldn't find him, and I'm getting a little nervous. I've got my grandson that I can't keep a hold of. I don't know where he is, and I can't find. So I go waiting outside. I can't go in to find him because I might miss him. He comes out, and the look on his face was Popeye. You know what I mean?
Wow, way to go, Ron.
Well,
It's like yesterday.
I didn't leave him. He left me with some other kids and went around the place. And I had to go outside and wait on him so I could get him. Oh, my heart was beating like crazy.
He'll never forget that heart.
I'll never forget that one. I'll never forget it.
Heather, great stuff as always. Have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully the weather won't affect things too bad. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be not as bad as what we may think it's going to be. So, and we'll see you Monday at the Touchdown Club.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And everybody in Arkansas, I have so many people asking to get on this list, just like Roger gave another event in Summerwood. If you have an event that you want promoted, please send it into press@aymag.com, and this is how you will get it on our calendar. You don't tell Baz, don't tell Roger, and don't tell me. Just email press@aymag.com, and we will make sure and get that on our calendar online for aymag.com.
Very good. Excellent advice. Thank you, Heather. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Heather.
Y'all have a great weekend. All right, bye-bye.
Well, let me remind everybody, since we're on, I was on the Summerwood bandwagon here. Remember, they have a new store in Worcester now.
Yeah.
So on your way to Fayetteville, you can stop off in Mayflower, or you can stop off in Worcester at the Family Market convenience store. Stop in there, get you some great American Valero gasoline. If you're in Worcester or Mayflower right now, stop in and get you a nice hot cup of community coffee. It'd be great. Get you a hot cup of coffee. Get it right now, because it's needed out here, Jack.
And y'all will be there next week. Y'all will be at the Family Market store in Worcester next week.
Yep.
Somebody has disputed our saying that Fort Chaffee is in Fort Smith.
Yeah.
Somebody says it's Barling, B-A-R-L-I-G. But if you look it up, just looked it up on Google, it actually says Fort Chaffee is in neither Barling or Fort Smith.
Okay.
It's in between. So anyway,
let me tell you something. That trip we took to Fort Smith to the Marshall's Museum and all that, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and when you go by there and you see downtown and you see where the courthouse was and all that kind of stuff, pretty good stuff, man.
All right, we got to play a little Justin Moore Finish the Lyric, brought to you by Honda of Russellville. We'll do that coming up.
Did y'all see someone on the text line sent us a 6-second audio clip of what it's titled Bigfoot Sound?
I didn't want to play it. What was it?
Yeah, I don't know. I was saying you guys should check that out during the break to see what that sounds like.
Yeah, I will. During the break, okay. I'll do it. All right, don't go away. 8:47.
Hey everybody, live racing is just around the corner from returning to Oaklawn. Starting this season, the racing schedule is divided up into 2 sessions, the holiday racing season and the classic racing season. The holiday racing season is from opening day, December 12th through January 4th, and then the classic racing season is from January 30th through May 2nd. And while you're waiting for the Oaklawn season, you can still beat my picks each week on the Oaklawn Sports app. Of course, that's really easy this year. The Oaklawn Sports app is Arkansas's best sports betting app, and now is the time to download the Oaklawn Sports app in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store to get in on the action. Futures, outright winners, spreads, totals, player props, game props, and live in-game wagering. If you can name it, you can probably bet on it with the Oaklawn Sports app. New Oaklawn Sports customers can earn up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Check out all the details and rules in the Oaklawn Sports app. Also, check out all the great entertainment coming to Oaklawn at oaklawn.com. You need to join all the fun at Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
You think the hurry-up offense is exciting? You ought to try the hurry-up workout routine at the Little Rock Racket Club. A combination of aerobic and strength-building exercises, and it works. The Little Rock Racket Club, your home of fun and forever fitness.
Leaves are falling, and so are prices at Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville. It's a fall festival of savings on select 2025 and 2026 models, including Silverados from $36,500. Drive the all-new Equinox for under $28,000, or lease a Track starting at $249 a month with $3,700 due at signing. Plus, pre-owned deals with available sales tax paid on select inventory. Visit GwatneyChevrolet.com or stop by 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. With approved credit. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Feeling like a family getaway, but don't want to go too far? Need a true adventure, but don't want to spend too much? Want to go where there's a ton of stuff to do, but it's all in the same place? Welcome to Arkansas State Parks, where in a couple hours drive, you can change your scenery and definitely change your state of mind. Whether you crave active adventures or just gorgeous views where you can catch your breath. We have 52 state parks to choose from. Plan your getaway at arkansasstateparks.com.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
While the calendar may still say fall, it's never too early to start thinking about the holiday season. And what better place to celebrate that special time of year with friends, family, and coworkers than at the Butcher Shop Steakhouse. Whether you're looking to purchase gift cards for that special someone or wanting to book your office holiday party, the Butcher Shop is there for you. But don't wait, call them today or just click on their Facebook or Instagram Messenger for all the information. The Butcher Shop, your home for the holidays, as well as Steak Burger Fridays and Monday Night Trivia.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
From the beginning, they were applauded. The music that sold over 100 million records. Chicago. Saturday, March 14th, Simmons Bank Arena. The music of Chicago.
Does anybody really know what time it is?
On sale Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com.
254624.
Chicago.
Razorback center Caden Kittler will join Morning Mayhem each week this football season to discuss everything that's going on with the Razorbacks and college football. Brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay for free 24/7 at 501-951-1333. J. Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz. This special broadcast of Morning Mayhem, live from Pleasant Valley Country Club for the Simmons Bank Championship, is presented by Stevens and brought to you by Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Live racing is just 2 months away from returning to Oaklawn.
Lots of bull rush. They move a little bit, so we're going to be expecting some games on the D line, a lot of power rush, a lot of plug from the linebackers, and we're going to be expecting to whoop their ass. That's simplest way of saying that.
Wow.
That's how you say it.
Yes. Yes. That's Caden Kittler, the center. I love that. That's
it was not this week. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and if he's listening or anybody else is listening, they can get to Caden. Remind him we said we expect to win.
Coming up at 9 o'clock, we'll do Justin Moore, finish the lyric marked by Honda of Russellville.
I kind of don't care about playing the song.
So Roger will play a lyric and just be prepared to finish the lyric. You can sing it or you can...
No, you got to sing it. There's nothing else you can do. You have to sing along.
So somebody says, hey, I know you guys usually don't talk about the gym backs. That's the Razorback gymnastics team. But today our gym back, Jocelyn Robertson, won bronze in the Cult. Is it C-A-U-L-T? What is the Cult? The vault. Yeah. They spell it. The vault at the World Championship in Jakarta.
What?
Can you give her some props? Dang straight, Jocelyn Robertson in Jakarta. I even thought about trying to get her on some this this not spring, but this winter during the gymnastics season.
This holiday season.
Well, I think it runs. I think it's like January, February. I think December, January, February. I don't know how deep it goes, but she is a world. She's like a world champion. That's what this is just talking about. I mean, she's going to be an Olympic gold medalist, and she's about 4 foot tall. She is a dynamite gymnast, and so anyway, just something
I think that deserves a.
Yeah. Don't forget, put that on the board. You got it on the board. There. You got it on the button bar.
It is.
Very good, very good. Because that's it. Listen, that's him gurgling. Like Dan, famous. This is we just had this famous last words of Dan Hampton.
I've never been seen again.
How about that?
Thanks to Factor Crap. Thanks to Arkansas Municipal Equipment for sponsoring Factor Crap. That's Daniel and Vanessa Ellison. Appreciate them. They also have Highway 270 Grill. That was earlier. We're going to give away 2 passes and finish the lyric to come out here to the golf tournament. Everything gets underway at 8 o'clock. First up, golfer.
Yeah, 8. You mean 9 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
So they're already gone? They've already started?
Well, I guess it did. Unless Trey got it wrong, maybe it was 9 o'clock. He meant.
Don't you say that?
Maybe he
don't you say? I don't want to live in a world where Trey's not right.
I thought he said that. Well, maybe it's 9. I know the ceremonial deal is at 9.
Okay.
So I was thinking.
Well, you think they'd start the ceremonial thing an hour into the tournament?
I wouldn't think so.
Hey, stop it! Put! Here comes a guy.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. That
so
would be
bad
the
at
case.
disseminating information.
Last night, the Chargers beat the Vikings 37-10. I mean, they whipped them. What has happened to the Vikings, man? They're 3-4.
Culpepper passed.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. The That's right. Chargers are 5-3. So got some good football games in the NFL as well. We'll see if I get any of my games right. Hey, I wanted to mention just a couple birthdays today. They're not many. Y.A. Tittle. Oh, yeah. Where did Y.A. Tittle, Josh, play his college ball? He played in one of the greatest games the Razorbacks have ever played.
Y.A. Tittle. He played.
And if I'm not mistaken, Roger, he was the one that had the bloody head in the picture. I believe so. It's an iconic picture of one of the toughest guys in the NFL. Bloodied him.
Was it the longest? That wasn't the longest game, was it?
No, I don't think so.
What year did they play him?
This is back in the late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, let's go with Army.
He played for LSU, and it was the Ice Bowl between Arkansas and LSU. It ended in a 0-0 tie. It was Clyde Scott, the silver medalist for the Razorbacks, against Y.A. Tittle. They were going toe-to-toe. It was so cold, no joke. They had barrels on the sideline with fires in them, trying to warm up the team.
Miserable.
It was at the Cotton Bowl. True
and
story.
Not much better when you go into a locker room, a cinder block locker room either.
Yes. Roger, today is the birthday of J.P. Richardson.
Oh.
Who is that?
It's a big bopper.
That's the big bopper.
Hello, babe. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Chantilly lace and a pretty face. Ponytail hanging down.
What's this, Josh? I'm going to ask Roger. I'm going to tell him that on this day, 52 years ago, 1973, Kojak, starring Telly Savalas, started on CBS. What was his line that he would say?
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby?
And what was it? What item did he have that was part of his
sucker?
Little sucker.
And on this day, 28 years ago, 1997, Marv Albert was spared a
yes!
after he apologized in court for biting his lover's back.
That's when we found out he bit her back and had a toupee. I don't know which one I was more shocked with. Wait a minute. What?
Is biting so bad?
See, here no.
Wow. Oh, no. Stop. Someone help. Take the mic. Take the mic.
When they said he and his toupee was on the ground, and they tell me about him, I'm going, he wears a toupee?
Hey, he came back. He
yes.
His way back.
He bit his way back.
That's a good yes. That's a good yes, Josh.
Yes.
All right, we'll come back and give away some tickets for this great tournament, Simmons Bank Championship, presented by Stevens.
Well, you're giving away because I kind of don't care about it.
Kind of don't care. Things are getting ready to get started here in just a minute, so don't go away. 9 o'clock.
Folks, it's September. That means it's football season. Every Saturday and Sunday, you're on the couch watching the games, and nothing goes with the pigskin quite like a flight by Yuengling. It's the next generation of light beer. It's crisp and refreshing. It's just 95 calories as well. Pick up some for your next tailgate or watch party today. That next generation of light beer only has those 2.6 carbs. It only has those 95 calories, and it's brewed for fans just like you, the ones who never settle. You can't guarantee wins and losses, but what you can guarantee is a good time with a flight by Yuengling. And the reason why, y'all know Yuengling. They're America's oldest brewery. Flight by Yuengling, crisp, clean, and brewed for today's beer drinker. So next time you make that pre-game trip to the grocery store, make sure you pick up some Flight by Yuengling. That light beer with full flavor, just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs. Flight by Yuengling, brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
To a whole new level.
Well, maybe not. 1037 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock.
State police are looking for a person of interest in Fulton County double homicide. Officers are looking for 32-year-old Jacob Smith. Fulton County deputies say they tried to serve a warrant at his apartment to search for evidence, but they've been unable to find him. If you see him or know where he is, please call the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. An Evolve Bank CEO is now in federal custody just a month after he was hired. Evolve Bank was founded in Parkin and has branches out in East Arkansas and in Tennessee. It has been under federal oversight for over a year. CEO's Bob Hartheimer was arrested at the bank's corporate headquarters in Memphis yesterday. The FBI did not say what charges he is facing, but a spokesperson for Evolve says that his arrest is not related to bank operations. Hartheimer has a federal court hearing set for next Tuesday. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy today with a 20% chance of light rainfall and a high of 72. Also cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of rain in central Arkansas and a low of 58. But it is Saturday. That's when we're expecting the bulk of our rain from the middle of the day through the afternoon. An 80% chance of rain. Some could be heavy. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Razorback center Caden Kittler will join Morning Mayhem each week this football season to discuss everything that's going on with the Razorbacks and college football. Brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay for free 24/7 at 501-951-1333. J. Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
It's my favorite time of the year. Fall, football, and Family Market. That's right, Family Market. Your one stop for all the fall goodies like deer corn, Juanita's Brittle, and a hot cup of community coffee strong enough to wake a sleeping hog. And while you're there, fill up with All-American Valero gasoline, proudly made here in the USA. It's quality fuel that keeps your engine running clean, smooth, and efficient. And man, it feels good to buy American. Plus, with your Family Market Rewards card, you automatically get 5 cents off every gallon, all day, every day. And don't forget about Big Mondays, when mid-grade fuel goes for the same price as regular. That's more money for Brittle, coffee, or heck, maybe even both. And you'll find your Family Market in Shannon Hills, Malvern, Pangburn, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and now our newest store in Wooster. And if there's not a Family Market near you yet, don't worry. One's a-coming. And trust me, it's going to be worth the wait. Family Market. Fuel in your fall the All-American way.
It's Honda of Russellville's 46th anniversary, and they're celebrating with savings store-wide. Come to Honda of Russellville for the largest inventory of new Honda ATVs and side-by-sides in Arkansas, just in time for deer season or wherever the trail takes you. The Honda 4Trax Foreman 4x4 delivers rugged performance with its powerful 518cc engine and long travel suspension. Whether handling tough jobs or hunting game, this ATV is your go-to machine. Go to HondaofRussellville.com or Facebook.
UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine is taking golf to the next level. As the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, UAMS Health covers all 19 Razorback sports programs, including golf, and is the official medical partner of the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. They're also proud to sponsor professional golfers Ken Duke and Glenn Day. Have a golf injury? Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. That's 501-686-8674.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Looking for a trailer repair? Need a new truck bed? HJ Trailer Sales has you covered. We're also your one-stop shop for Iron Bull, Good Guys, Hillsboro trailers, and yes, Hart trailers. We've even got them too. Family owned and operated, we're the most trusted trailer store in the state with tons of financing options to fit your budget. Come see why everyone rolls with HJ Trailer Sales. HJ Trailer Sales, built on trust, driven by quality. Visit hjtrailersales.com or stop by today.
Hello, Buzz listeners. It's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood with some big news. Just announced 0% financing on all new 2025 half-ton Rams. Buy now and pay no interest on a new Ram only at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. We also have $8,000 off on Jeep Grand Cherokees. We're up to $10,000 off our all-new Jeep Gladiator. We also have up to $10,000 off 2,500 Ram diesels and gas burners. These are just a few examples. Come see us. Tell us what you're looking for and let us give you a deal of a lifetime. Folks, we're making deals every day like it's the last day of the month. No reasonable offer will be refused. And don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get it pre-approved in minutes. Folks, we still need trade-ins for our pre-owned lot, so we're paying up to $2,000 over Kelley Blue Book for all trade-ins. At Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Shop us before you buy anywhere else. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Kramer with Drive Time Sports. And Friday, Randy Rainwater is live at the Simmons Golf Championship, thanks to Bet Saracen. And he and Rick Schaefer are planning a great show. You got Barry Grooms from Hootens, Arkansas football, and Coach Cabo, Kevin Bohannon, Neil Atkinson for Bet Saracen, and Hogsports.com's Trey Biddy, thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. We'll see you Friday right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right. We have not seen anybody parachute.
Not yet.
So there's a dispute. Cammie just texted us and said
it started. Online, there's scores being posted, so I think it's started.
So the tournament started at 8, but the ceremonial tee shot, she said it was at 7:15. I thought we haven't done it yet because we
had it open.
I don't know how we would have missed it.
Well, Major fell on Trey Shaft's part then because he should have informed us.
Yeah. Come up here, matter of fact, too, if you can, Josh, keep us up to date on the scores early on. We see VJ Singh over there warming up.
VJ did not there was a couple, 2 or 3 kids, or 3 kids ran by, like kids do, while he's out here on the driving range. He did not like that, the way I could just see him from a distance turn around.
Hey, coming up here in just a few minutes, we're going to Finish the Lyric, brought to you by Honda of Russellville and the Pirtle family out there, 50 years on the open road.
Thank you.
The number 1 Honda power sports dealer in Arkansas and the number 3 largest in the United States. That's Honda of Russellville. Chris Roberts joins us from Southern Bank. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Just out in the morning.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Listen, you supported this event last year.
Yes, excuse me, our bank, we're not the presenting bank, but we are. We participate out here.
Yeah, great. I think that's wonderful.
Some of us are members at the club here as well, so we try to be involved with it.
So your running crew is David Dunn, you, Keith Harden. Who am I leaving off? That's there should be there's a couple others I should know.
There's quite a few.
It's a motley crew.
Some that don't want to know. We don't need to know.
Well, listen, you and David Dunn have both been advertised.
Is Grisham one of them?
Who?
Grisham is one.
Don Grisham. That's
Grisham,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Don doesn't hang out with you guys as much here in town because he's out in Cabot. But you ended up making time to get here, right? I mean, even though you live there, so you find time to come here and play. This is
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you, you and David Dunn have been advertisers with us now for what 4 years?
Yeah, 4 to 5 years.
How about
That's
that?
all?
And I can remember.
I thought it was longer than
I
that.
can remember when Chris, you were doing this for the first time. And I think other people were doing I think RJ started doing your ads. And now, man, you're as comfortable as can be. You sound great doing your own ads. You don't need anybody. And that's just about repetition. David Dunn's the same way. It used to be David was a little nervous about it. And once you sort of get comfortable.
Now you're doing your own stuff.
Nothing to it.
Well, when he, when he was doing his, he'd been doing a little bit longer. So I'd listen to him do his spots. And I think, man, that just sounds so good.
Yeah.
And I knew how bad I struggled just trying to do it. But, you're right over time. And then you learn how you smile when you do it and how you piece it together. And now,
you can make it personal. You make it personal about your staff, and
you know better than we do.
Yeah, that's right. The folks in your company. So I think it's always good if you're comfortable to do it, do it. We enjoy doing it too. But if you're a business owner and you want to do your own ads, I think that's great. And listen, we were guests of yours last year. Roger, you were with the Hendricks family.
Yep.
What hole?
We're on 16.
That's where we were last year.
And
right?
we're there
very
this year.
Very good.
So you've got
thanks for the offer.
You have access to have food and drink
Absolutely.
there,
and a great shot. You get to sit down and watch and see the pros make that turn, getting onto your tee box.
Make that great shot.
Yes.
Well, it's a nice spot because you get to watch, the 16th green, and then you've got the 17th and watch them on 17 green.
17 over the water, right?
Over the water, the par 3, and then you come down to par 5 on 18. You can watch them play their shots.
Absolutely.
If you look in the paper today or on the website of the Simmons Bank Championship, they've got those 3 holes like overhead shot. And it's cool. It's a cool finishing track there.
Yeah.
You got 15 to our left right here, Roger, of course. And so at some point, now, Roger, we're not going to see him. Acre and
we can open the curtain.
I said Acre and DJ will get
well, then we can see everything.
And if you missed it earlier, apparently the caddy that Justin got into it with last year for who was it? Justin? Josh. Who was it? The player? I can't remember whoever.
You said it was Retief Goosen's caddy.
Okay, so apparently Retief Goosen's caddy was back this year and came by and visited. I think Ken Duke or either Glenn Day arranged it. And so the guy remembered, the caddy remembered everything that Justin. I don't know if Justin had been drinking or what, but Justin bowed up on
But
him.
arranged it. Do you mean they were like, hey, that jerk radio guy is over there. You want to go talk to him again? Arranged.
That's funny, yeah. And he remembered every word that he said to him. And so, anyway, I just think that's funny.
Verbatim.
But that had to be good radio. Why? If you missed the last 1 minute of our show yesterday, there's some interesting radio between Josh and Justin.
Sure was.
Whew.
It was fire. It was spitting fire.
Well, Chris, just hang out with us. Let's play a little. Let's get us a contestant if we can. Let's go ahead and play the open for our Justin Moore finish the lyric if we can, Josh, and get us a contestant because you'll get 2 passes that are worth $35 a piece, $70 if you get it right. So here we go.
Moore has sold more than 20 million albums, but this country star is ready to challenge you to finish the lyric. Brought to you by Honda of Russellville, where you can check out the new Honda Mud Pro Series ATVs or Gold Wing trikes at HondaofRussellville.com.
My buddy says, all right, 661-1037. We need a contestant.
Yep.
So, hey, look what Acre just said. Acre said, I didn't bow up on him. I told him to relax, and no, I was not drinking, you jackwagon.
I didn't think so either. That's why I said
I didn't know. I just wasn't sure.
You know what? We don't know.
It's just not like it's not like Acre to bow up on a
right unless you're drinking.
Yeah. I mean, this is Justin is usually that was a guy walking down the middle of the
yeah. Well, I like that. Listen, I could see Justin without a shadow of a doubt go. It's just a pro-am.
But for him to raise his arm like,
yeah. I've seen that.
It's an all-time classic story.
Again, Justin, does it sound better that you doing that if you were drinking? I think Bad's just trying to help you. No, anyway, jumped out on me on that one.
It's all good.
It is all good.
Do we have a contestant, Josh?
We do not.
All right, 661. All right, let's get one. 661. It's not that difficult. Here's the clue, Chris, what we tell people. You've heard Roger give clue.
I kind of didn't care about giving a clue.
If you Google that song and be prepared, all you got to do is, whatever. And here's the deal. If you can't make it to this and you want to provide these tickets to someone else, we can do that. So if you want to win them for somebody else, you can do that.
Absolutely. And again,
661-1037. How are things at Southern Bank?
Going good. We're rocking and rolling. Just got through with our annual meetings this week, which was a lot to do. But the bank's growing up. Obviously our growth is feeding a lot of lines of business, and it's just part of the process.
Well, there's some great banks in Arkansas. Of course, you look at Simmons, the story of Simmons. They've 27 billion assets, but there's enough room for everybody. And I love the fact that you're out here supporting this event. It's a good way for you to do business and see friends and customers and that kind of thing too. So I think it's great when other companies support other companies. Arkansas is small enough where there's enough for everybody to go around, and we can support. I'm always amazed that people don't support other people who are doing well. You listen. I'm sure Simmons wants you guys to do well too, and
sure.
There's enough there's enough meat on the bone to be able to be.
Much like Chris Mays said yesterday, I think it was wasn't it that he was talking about the different banks and all. The different golf courses. He wants and all the rest of them to do well.
I thought that was a great point.
Absolutely.
And I got to tell you, PV, we're talking to Joe Klein, and Joe said you guys all the membership very happy with this. Sometimes people are like, we don't want to encroaches on our time But as a member, you happy to have this tournament back again?
Yeah, I mean, it's very minimal.
Yeah.
They do the build-up with the stands and stuff about a month and a half to 2 months before, but that's really not even.
That should be fun. Makes you feel like you're playing on the tour.
If you come out the week before, they shut it down. The stands are all there, and you're kind of like, I could imagine. Kind of like you're out in the backyard hitting that winning shot.
Absolutely.
Second left on the clock.
Right, and we hear about this place being a shorter course for everybody, for all the players out here. So then to find out that they use that grandstand back there as a little backboard, so if they hit it long, they'll hit that rascal and come off of there as well. So it's interesting that they get out here to play as much as they can, because that's what the Pro-Am helps them do as well.
That's right.
Yeah, that makes me really upset to hear them say that it's short.
Well, exactly, yeah.
I bet. Josh, why don't you hit the Open? Let's roll with it. We already played the Open.
Yes, we did.
We did play the Open?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Listen. It's been a long week. It's been a long week.
Just waiting.
It's been a long week.
That's it.
All right. Who do you got? Who's we got?
Zach. Is Zach there?
I'm here.
All right, Zach, here's the deal. I'm going to play the song, and I'm going to stop it, and you pick up right where I stop and start singing along for a couple, 2 or 3 lines, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, if you need me to play it a second time because I'll stop it at the same place, we can do that. But let's get started. Here we go.
I like this song for Justin.
It ain't bad, is it?
It wasn't one of his number one, top 40. Top 40.
I like those anyway.
I've been watching my way. I've been trying to do right. I've been trying to get a little more sleep at night. I've been working like a dog. I've been going to church. Yeah, I've been being so damn good it hurts. I kinda wanna light up a couple smokes. Kinda want some crown mixed in my coat. Kinda wanna roll up in some corner booth somewhere.
Come on.
Zach,
can you
it's
play
you.
it again? Just right there at the end.
Say again? He said
Copy
just
that
right there at the end. That's a lot.
Hey, you know where we stopped it?
Yeah.
You want to hear it again?
Yes, please.
I think he's going. He's going. He's looking at the.
He's shazamming.
Do everything you got to do, Zach. So when we stop it this time, we're waiting on you. Now you can do it.
My way.
Oh, he's been
I've
watching
been trying to
way.
do right.
Trying to do right.
Been trying to get a little more sleep at night.
He wants a little
I've been
more
working
sleep.
like a dog.
He said,
I've
like
been
a
going
dog.
to church.
Amen.
Yeah, I've been being so damn good it hurts.
I'll say it is.
Kinda wanna light up a couple smokes. Kinda want some crown mixed in my coat. Kinda wanna hole up in some corner booth somewhere.
I don't know. I thought I had it.
I mean, brother, you got resources.
Just do that to us.
You know what,
You did
Zach?
not just do that to
Zach,
us.
you know what, Zach? Here's the deal. We're gonna let you in on a little secret. We give away all kinds of hints the entire show. That gives you plenty of time to Google it and have it right in front
He
of
didn't
you.
want to cheat.
And you didn't want. What about cheating? There's no cheating.
All right, Zach.
I'm
sorry,
driving down
Zach.
the
I'm sorry, Zach.
Make up something.
Wait, we got to hear two full verses.
We sure did. You know what,
gotta have
Zach?
listeners.
Hey, Zach. You think you can just make up some words?
He's gone.
Make up some words.
Who we got? No, he's not. Let's move on.
Hell yeah.
Who's
make
next?
up
Who's
some
next?
words.
Who's next? Who we got next?
Not that person.
All right. Well, nobody thought he'd miss it. Everybody else thought he'd get it.
Oh, my
One
God.
person is
There's
there.
16 people.
Especially ask the secretary. Who is this? Who's this, caller? What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your name? Yeah.
Teddy. Teddy.
Betty? All right, Betty. Here we go.
All right, Freddie, come on.
Betty. Here we go. You,
All right, Freddie, come on, Freddie. Get this
all right,
right.
Freddie. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go, buddy. Let me get the lyrics up for myself. Here we go. Yes, Justin. Well played, sir. Well played. Here we go. Here we go.
I've been watching my way.
I've been trying to do right.
Keep going. Come on.
To get a little more sleep at night.
Bring it home.
I've been working a lot. I've been going.
Come on.
Yeah, I've been being so damn good it hurts.
Give me a couple more lines. Come on. Come on.
I don't want some crown mixed in my coat. I don't want to hold up some cold soup.
That's good. Attaboy. Attaboy. Way to go. Way to go. As a reminder, next week when we play Finish the Lyric, Google the song. We'll give you plenty of time to do it. Hats off to Zach for trying. He was driving. He couldn't do it while he was driving, Zach. So we apologize. Call next week, Zach. Bad news is you lost. Good news is you can play again. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, let's take a break early.
Thanks, Justin Acre.
That's a good line. No,
well, especially since the one line you sang was kind of crown mixed in my coat. Thank you,
let's take a break. We may have Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney of Folds of Honor and Freddie Black here shortly. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Things are underway. When you were walking over here, Chris, did you see any of the golfers on the course?
They were teeing off on number 1. Didn't really see any, but it'll be a while before the
Do you have a favorite of any of these guys that are here?
Oh, there's some old names from the days. You have Retief Goosen. Yeah. You know him. There's Bernard Langer, but he's not here.
Yeah, Langer didn't make it last year or this year.
Sick. Yeah, he was sick, is what I was told. So.
Did you get a chance as a member to meet any of them last year?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. We threw things at him on the 16th green and got yelled at. But
is that? Well, it is fun to see. Again, these are guys we all followed over the years. They were the best in the world. They were winning majors, and now they're just a little bit older. So, and Central Arkansas is putting on a show for them, and this course is perfect, right in the middle of a great neighborhood. And one of the great things that I love is the people who own restaurants and bars. Over the next 3 days, are going to have these guys go by and their caddies stop by. We had a caddy yesterday, oddly enough, that had just gotten into his car. He's from Baton Rouge originally. I think he's living in Pinehurst. And he likes sports talk radio, and he heard us. And
he said he doesn't have anything like that down there.
In Pinehurst.
No. Yeah, down in Louisiana.
No, that's not where he's from. I think he lives in Pine. That's what he lives daily over in Pinehurst.
Yeah, but he said down south they didn't have. They had all they had was ESPN. I thought is what he said.
I think in Baton Rouge, I bet you they have.
Well, I would think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
but anyway, he was just saying.
Then it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but hey, listen to us today. Listen on the app. Listen. The game in Baton Rouge, I tell you, that's the game that intrigues me most. Nothing would make me happier to see LSU fans streaming out of that stadium.
I like for both of them to lose.
I'm with you, and I just mathematically, it's not going to be possible.
You know what? So. I know. Not even a chance. No. And you're in the banking business. Okay, I trust you.
Let's take a break, and we'll be prepared in case we do have Lieutenant Colonel
Dan.
If not,
I don't know what
we'll
love
continue.
is.
If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. We are here at the Simmons Bank Championship, presented by Stevens, and we're also presented by Oaklawn. All of our shows here. We'll see Oaklawn here this weekend as well. Do you want to thank Chris Roberts of Southern Bank?
Chris,
thank
you for letting me come by.
You've been sponsoring Family Feud now. How long have you been doing that now?
About 4 years.
Do you ever listen to it and go, "Wow, that was a bad round of Family Feud"?
I do, and then I know when Roger wants to give one away because I'm like, okay, this is just the layup one.
How about Justin Moore? How good he's been at being able to deliver, when there's one answer out there left.
You're at home. You can get the phone out. You can Google it up. He's got a little advantage.
Of course, he was second in his
class. I didn't know. I never thought about that.
He was second or third in his class at Poland.
He really was. He was Vala and Stella.
He was number 2 out of 12.
Ow!
Well, Chris, we appreciate your involvement with the station. It's been fun to watch what you've done with Southern Bank, and
it's been fun to watch your business continue to succeed.
Well, thank you all much.
As a partner.
Well, customers are great, and we enjoy our relationships.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you Sunday.
Yep.
Out here.
We'll be here all weekend. So.
All right, that'll be fun. I think the weather will get out of the way. And
maybe.
That's our man, Justin Moore. Said back that thing up. Do not go away, 924.
Looking to at home in them cowboy boots. But them pigtails and cutoffs work on you. You're going to learn to love this kind of life.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Bowen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
This is Sports Center.
A big Friday and Saturday of football on the Buzz. It all begins with the Sonic Blast today at 4 o'clock with Randy Rainwater. And then it's our Buzz High School football game of the week. 7-0 and 7-0 as Searcy hosts Joe T. Robinson in 5A action. And then tonight, it's the Arkansas High School football scoreboard show with Randy Rainwater, Kevin Bohannon, and Barry Grooms. Then tomorrow at 8 a.m., it's the Hog Wild pregame show with Trey Schaff and David BAZZEL, all leading you up and getting you ready for Arkansas against Auburn at 11:45. You can catch the game on the SEC Network and also obviously right here on 103.7 The Buzz. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Cloudy today with a 20% chance of light rainfall and a high of 72. Also cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of rain in central Arkansas and a low of 58. But it is Saturday. That's when we're expecting the bulk of our rain from the middle of the day through the afternoon. An 80% chance of rain. Some could be heavy. With the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
This is David BAZZEL for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And don't forget, coming up the week of October 20th, Simmons will host the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. It benefits local charities across the natural state. I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Courtney Ballantyne here, inviting you to join me and my friends this Monday night for trivia at the Butcher Shop. It starts at 6 o'clock in the bar with Mr. Trivia himself, Roger Scott, testing your knowledge on all things sports, history, and pop culture. With prizes of $75, $50, and $25 gift cards for first through third place, along with their food and drink specials, the Butcher Shop is the place to be on Monday nights. And of course, don't forget about Steak Burger Fridays for lunch. It all happens at the Butcher Shop.
Get your tickets now for the 2025 Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic as the Arkansas men's team takes on the Memphis Tigers on October 27th at the FedEx Forum. Learn more at stjude.org/hoops and be a part of the action.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oakland Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oakland Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oakland Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys 037 The Buzz.
I remember it like it was yesterday, 'cause it was.
And there we go.
All right. There we go. How long have we been back, Josh?
15, 20 seconds. Wasn't too bad.
Okay. All right. It is 9:30 here at the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. Our broadcasts have been brought to you by Oaklawn all this week. Listen, horses are arriving today. 10 already there on
For sure.
So
It's chilly out there. I just talked to my wife. I went ahead and mobily turned on the heat for her at our house. It's the first time this season
I'm ready for
to
a
break
cool
the chill.
weather. Yeah.
Well, we go to sleep with it being 67, and the temperature when I just looked at it, it was 64 in there.
Yeah.
And she's getting cold while she's sitting underneath doing her work. So got the heat on, and you know what happens at first heat? You smell it. You smell it all coming through.
Yes,
you know
you
it's
do.
heat. Yeah.
Hey, congratulations again to the Arkansas State Police Foundation. Raised, I think, $2.5 million last night for continuing improvements to that unbelievable facility at Camp Robinson. Yeah. It was a great night. Our friend Mike Hager, the director of the Arkansas State Police, was honored with the Erman Cox Award, which is the highest award. He was completely blown away. A lot of other great folks were honored, too. Sam Pittman was there with his wife, Jamie.
I heard, and again, he should be. They
Yeah.
protected him for 5 years.
Johnny Allison, who is the chairman of the Arkansas State Police Commission, stood up, and they were trying to raise $10,000 a room for this new facility for where they can house these troopers while they train. And so they were expecting probably, 10 or 15 people stand up. Well, I'll give 10,000, which, several did. All of a sudden, Johnny Allison stood up and said, I'll give 1.5 million. Completely blew everybody away. And, of course, Johnny Allison's name is all over the Arkansas State football facility, and just a big-time giver. So that was a great event last night. Congratulations to all those folks that are working hard to make sure our state troopers, men and women, are the best in the country. So I think we got a question.
Hey, shout out to other cops that we had here as well.
Major Cody Miller.
Major Cody Miller, who stopped by, and to Kyle Henson, who was with him.
Yeah, they're working the event today.
Yes, sir.
I think we got a question from Bill on line 1. Josh, go ahead.
Hey!
Hey, Bill, what you got for us?
Hey, was it two NBA guys that were arrested yesterday?
There was an NBA head coach and an NBA player. I think that's Josh. Were there any more besides those two?
Chauncey Billups, Chauncey Billups, the former Piston guard. I
was just calling. I needed one more to hit my parlay.
There you go. Bada boom. Bada boom.
That's what he was wanting. Way to hold on for that one right there. Shout out to Lance Woolridge, who is, I hope I got it right, Woolridge, down in Magnolia. His daughter was at Mainline last night with some other folks in the Swing Suites during trivia.
Yeah.
And he's a listener, so shout out to him for that.
Hey,
Thank you.
Real quick on that story of on Chauncey Billups, Josh. Was it the poker game that they were talking about? That was a while back, right? That was like a year ago or a couple years ago?
The thing, that's why I was curious about what the timing of all of this. Because it was very odd that it ended up happening when it did. And I don't know how I didn't look to see if it was connected in any way, shape, or form to the Terry Rozier thing, but it was odd they were doing them separately, or together, rather.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like several things on the list there that were part of it. Also, too, I meant to mention earlier in the show, so you remember there have been 2 black bear deaths in Arkansas, which had not happened, I think, in 50 or 100 years. They killed the second bear thinking it was the one that had killed Keith, let's see, who was it? Max Thomas, Springfield, Missouri, who died in the attack. Come to find out after DNA analysis, the bear is not the bear that killed the gentleman. So there's a killer bear.
Got the wrong guy.
On the loose, if you will.
Wow.
Killed the wrong, yes, they
killed
killed the wrong
bear.
Yeah, they thought they had the bear based on photos, and so that means it's just another.
Based on photos.
Okay,
based on an artist rendering.
We're getting the number one tech guy for the Buzz right here. When it comes to
I'm going to fire somebody. I literally sent an email out and said, quit setting the mics to medium or high.
We went to low.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
No. You said we could raise it after that, so we went to low. We needed it. Yeah. We needed it. That's why we did it. Absolute started at low.
He doesn't.
I started at low.
Nobody cares. Sorry.
I do care. That's why I followed your edict.
Low. You guys should be on low at all times.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
We started low. Yeah, we started.
Yeah,
low.
So why don't you stay there?
I don't know.
Maybe because we couldn't hear ourselves.
I didn't move
well, turn your volume up, then you goof.
I'm good.
I
didn't think you. I didn't even see you.
You're David. See these meters? If they go in red, that's bad.
Yeah, David.
I mean, you guys ever see Days of Thunder?
Yes.
You know, and he's talking about the tack, and he's like, you see when it goes in the red? That's bad. coal trickle. You're going to put the thing in. You're going to blow the engine.
You're going red too.
No, well, I'm too tall too. You got to turn your volume up. See,
I think you went
turn your ears up.
thunder.
Turn your ears up. Then you
Now
turn
I
your
hear
mic.
me.
Yeah, you turn
I
your
hear me
mic.
better.
Yeah, you see how that works.
It does.
Hey guys, great to see you. I'm not drinking.
We did. Yeah, that was I cannot believe that Ken Duke or Day that brought the caddy by. That's great. I love
awesome.
that.
Guy was cool.
And he remembered everything about it.
Oh yeah, he said it was the talk of the caddy room last year.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Hats off.
That you've become part of the Simmons Bank Championship lore here.
Listen,
the history.
I'm public enemy number 1.
Could you have taken the dude in 2 out of 3 falls?
Oh, I'd beat the guy to death.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd beat the guy to death. Good Lord.
Yes.
I'm not
Well, that's what you want.
Yeah, I'm not a fighter though.
You just finish it.
We don't
finish
know
it.
we didn't know which was more intense, that conversation or the one you had with Josh at the end of the show yesterday.
That wasn't intense.
Both were very good.
Oh,
both were very entertaining.
That's just jocularity, David. That's just fun.
And then, well, guess what? And then it shook him up so much when he talked about the high school game this week. He sounded like that.
It's another 7-0 and 7-0 game. Just awful. I mean, what happened?
Shook
The problem is, Josh, is
He started drinking.
You can't shake him up. That's the issue. I
Yeah.
think is the problem.
Yeah, David tried last year with an hour delay at the Rolls Award. He tried, but he failed.
What happened?
He started. I was. What happened? I was on an island by myself, with just reading Wikipedia pages of coaches because the show started an hour late.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know what time he was going to pick up. I guess the actual show, when we started the process of recognizing the finalists, was later than what Josh thought, so he had to fill time.
What I thought when we scheduled, your boy DJ was nowhere to be
broadcast?
found. Yeah, nowhere to be found.
No, that's the way we had planned to do it. So we might have gotten you wrong information. So it wasn't an hour. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean,
We communicators are bad at
It was the first one at Oakland, so that may have had something to do with it. So we'll get that corrected this year.
When is the second one at Oakland?
It is it's the week before the Super Bowl. It's the week before the Super Bowl. Or maybe, no, I'm sorry, it's the week after. Anyway, how about the horses arriving in Oakland?
That's great.
Yeah.
About that time.
Yeah.
Bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme.
You walked over here, Justin. Did you see any of the guys on the course?
Yes, beach. You want to see me? I think I can hit it farther than the beach.
It's amazing how many people are talking about him as far as
BJ?
his great disposition towards other people.
Oh, yeah. He's apparently a very serious individual.
Amazing swing. I'm going to tell you.
Reminds me of Roger.
Yeah, it is. Can I tell you, he's been out here, and I guess he's finally left. He was out here for an hour and a half.
Well, he's got work to do.
Yeah, I guess.
We all do.
Yeah, I guess that just goes to show you, one of the best to ever do it. One of the best in our era, at least. It feels like he's still got to go out there and warm up for an hour and a half. So.
Well, they have their routine. They're very routine oriented. I think these guys. I mean, it's probably why we suck. I mean, we usually I'm driving 82 to get to the golf course. I jump out of my car, jump on the cart, and I hit my ball on the first tee 5 minutes later.
You bet.
All right, here's a guy. We do have somebody on the D3 Auto Sales text line who was just, whether we were both right or not, he said that the guy did say yesterday that all they have down south is ESPN radio. He does not have anything like our show down there, which I thought was crazy too.
Yeah, Baton Rouge, you would think they would have great talk radio.
Baton Rouge does. That's where T-Bob came from.
Yeah, well,
that's what I
thought. This guy's
Moscona's over there.
It's still said what this guy said. Yeah.
It was a caddy for I forget who it was, but he listens. He's from Baton Rouge, but he lives in Pinehurst now, and just talked about. Yeah, I think it's great when these guys get in their car. They go, "Hey, I want to hear some sports talk radio," and find us. So that's cool.
And guess what they got? They got us.
Sorry, Justin. I asked this to who did I ask this? Oh, it was I asked it to Dan Hampton. Name me the interim coaches in the history of the U of A football program. And I'll give you the hint. The first one was
Joe Kynes.
First one was Joe Kynes. Where you go from there? Go.
Joe Kynes.
That's 1992.
What's his face? The guy that filled in for Petrino when he got motorcycled.
Yeah.
John L.
Well, let him do it. Let him.
do it. So I just couldn't think of his name.
Well, he knew where he was going.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks, Roger. Bobby. Who else has been interim? What's his face? But Barry Lundy.
Barry Lundy, 2019.
Senior or junior?
Junior.
You've got one more to go. Well, if you count Petrino, there's one more to go.
Do I smell
After
alcohol?
Petrino.
Smells like barbecue.
Do I smell alcohol?
Not on me. I don't know. Was
Come on.
Odom
No, I'll give you that. I'll give you a hint. It was he coached one game. It was an ugly loss in a bowl game.
Oh yeah, it was the defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Reggie
Herring.
Yeah. He made them wear their pink jerseys when they didn't do well. Joshua would not have liked that.
Oh wow.
Oh, the woke crowd was flipping out before it was even a thing.
Why would I care about that?
Yeah. Because you would.
They had, listen, that was a team that had McFadden and Peyton Hillis and Felix Jones, and they just killed us. Remember, one of their running backs from Missouri had 200, it's like a Cotton Bowl record.
Well, his name is Tony Temple, and he ran for like 224 yards.
Embarrassing.
I'll never forget watching Petrino. We were at the,
he was there.
We were at the hotel doing our show, and he comes up the escalator, and everybody goes ape. They are so excited about Petrino, but he did not coach in the game, so it's not on him.
Yeah,
we left in the third quarter.
Yeah,
and it was cold.
It was just again, that had Darren McFadden. That was a Darren McFadden team.
What year was that?
Josh,
that was before you knew you were a Missouri fan.
2007. But you know what's funny about that, when you go, name the interim coaches. The interim thing didn't start till like the 90s. I mean, because you used to be when you fired a coach, Justin, you would wait till the end of the year.
That's right.
You wouldn't do it during the season.
No,
so
nobody did that.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was and of course, the worst of that, would you say, if you had to pick one, the worst, it would be
John L.
Yeah.
I hate to say that because he's the nicest guy.
And that was a team coming back, right? That was a top 10 team.
Hines actually did a decent job, right?
I think, he had.
Because he had a couple big wins there, Tennessee, maybe.
He did Tennessee and South Carolina.
Yeah.
661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show today.
Only thing in Monroe, Louisiana is ESPN Radio. I still find it, that, of course, with the advent of streaming that we have, you should be able to hear your own. If you live anywhere in the world, you live in another state, and you are an LSU fan, Alabama fan, you should be able to stream that local radio station that talks more about anything. So,
hey, let's take a break in case we do have one shot for just a few minutes with Lieutenant Colonel Rooney, who was with Folds of Honor.
And Freddie Colonel Dan Rooney?
I know, yeah. Have you had him before?
Lieutenant Dan.
I know, Lieutenant Dan, yes.
It's a no-brainer.
We'll see if we can get him on real quick, and if not, that's okay. We'll wrap up things and hand it off to Justin.
Got other things going on.
If you want to be a part of this event, go to SimmonsBankChampionship.com. Tickets are $35.
Do you think they'd be mad if I went over there and it's Snow Angels in the Sand Trap?
No.
Yeah, you're the rebel of this thing.
You really are.
Well,
all the people.
I can't believe they'd let me come back this year. I'm definitely not trying to get booted for next year.
Well, they see those massive tree trunks on your shoulders, and they just know not to mess with dude.
How come we don't lift anymore?
Because you don't hit me up. I mean,
I'll hit you up.
That's what he lifts now. So, is that Topo Chico?
That's Topo Chico.
Oh, God, fancy pants.
Oh, I know.
For the man who makes bologna sandwiches in his room when he go to bowl games, it's really weird to me.
That's how I can afford Topo Chico.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You got to give certain areas and take in others.
Absolutely. We talked about that when we were alone once.
What hole is that, Trey?
This is 15.
9. He said the first group was over in hole 9. All right.
Number 9.
Yeah, they teed off at 8. Are you guys at the tee times?
Yeah, but we thought we were waiting to see the.
I got a lot going on. Leave me alone.
All right, don't go away. 9:42. We'll come back and wrap things up here at the Simmons Bank Championship. Old number 53 here, and back in my day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years is the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away, too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
Hi, this is Ted with Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. We are proud to offer window and door replacement installation. Our upfront, honest pricing and easy financing make it easy for you to increase the value of your home and reduce your energy cost in one step. Accountable Roofing and Remodeling windows and doors carry a lifetime guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Call us today, 501-621-0500, or visit us on the web at accountablerr.com.
Alternative firearm season is here, and Fort Thompson's of Sherwood has you covered. Come shop a great selection of wall rifles, including the Frunky Momentum FDE 350 Legend for $99.99 after rebate. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood.
It's a great day for football. Two rivals battling it out for a record-breaking crowd.
They're saying it's $1.5 billion.
Huh?
Wait, that's how much the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised for students since 2009. Because every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps students. They've given more than 822,000 scholarships and counting.
Okay, back to football. Two rivals.
This is winning, folks. Playing the lottery is a win for students and maybe you too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
He's a world champion arm wrestler and one of QC Kinetics' most outspoken advocates. When Monster Mike Todd severely injured his bicep, doctors recommended a career-ending surgery.
Well, I definitely was never going to do that because I'm a competitive athlete.
And he didn't have to, because the QC Kinetics Little Rock medical team jumped into action, treating the damage using Mike's own orthobiologics. No need for surgery.
I think QC Kinetics was a huge help in my recovery. The percentages were that I would never make it back to this level.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments have helped transform, relieve, and restore thousands of patients with injuries and joint pain.
There's a pretty good chance that with under 15 weeks, I'll be competing for the heavyweight world title. Yeah, so I might be 24-time world champion by the end of the year.
You got this, Mike. And for anyone listening who's dealing with joint pain, the QC Kinetics consultation is free. So give them a call today.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Hey, it's David Bazzell from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzell sent you.
Heart Royal Flush Tour 2026 with special guest Lucinda Williams, February 25th, Simmons Bank Arena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
At Russell Honda, there are no extra fees or dealer packages. Straightforward pricing and no games. The price you see is the price you pay. With rates as low as 0.99% on the Honda Ridgelines and rates as low as 2.49% up to 5.99% on select models, depending on the length of your loan. Stop by Russell Honda and check out all the new redesigned Honda Passports. Active military and military retirees get $500 bonus cash with Honda Finance. RussellHonda.com.
Floyd by Yingling and 103.7 The Buzz have your chance to win a VIP experience at AT&T Stadium. 4 tickets to see the Cowboys take on the Eagles November 23rd, along with 4 passes to the Silver Star Tailgate presented by Flight by Yingling. 4 passes at AT&T Stadium for a tour and 1 night at a hotel. Register to win at 1037thebuzz.com or look for the QR code wherever you buy Flight by Yingling. It's brought to you by Flight by Yingling and 1037 The Buzz.
Did Josh miss another curse word in a movie clip? Let us know at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort. This special broadcast of Morning Mayhem, live from Pleasant Valley Country Club for the Simmons Bank Championship, is presented by Stevens and brought to you by Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Live racing is just 2 months away from returning to Oaklawn.
All right, it is 9:48, wrapping things up. Last segment here on Morning Mayhem. We're at the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. Thanks again to Oaklawn for sponsoring our 3 broadcasts. I'll be headed up to Fayetteville to cover the Razorbacks this weekend. And
I'll be tracking you.
Yes, and I'll be back Sunday here. And then, of course, Josh has the Buzz Game of the Week. Justin Akery joins us as well. Justin will be on a plane.
I'll be at Boudreaux's tomorrow before you go to him.
That's right. Yeah.
Absolutely. Boudreaux's tomorrow, so come on out and hang out. It's 11:45 game. It's not 11. It's 11:45, but it's weird, but I think mimosas and Bloody Marys will still be the order of the day.
Trey Schaff and I will do our show at 7:30 tomorrow morning at Walk-Ons. Won't be anybody there, but we'll be there.
7:30?
Yeah, instead of even though it's 11:45 game.
They're starting at 8:30. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it is a weird deal.
The tournament is underway, and part of the start of this process today was Dan Rooney, Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney, who was the founder of a great organization called Folds of Honor. Good morning, Dan. How are you?
So blessed. Happy Folds of Honor Friday.
Yeah, man.
Simmons Bank Championship.
For those that don't know, it's a nonprofit organization that provides educational scholarships to spouses and children of fallen or disabled military service members and first responders. And I think the numbers I saw here, you provided nearly 62,000 scholarships and right at $300 million. Is that right?
Yeah, so and add the class this year, which was just over 10,000.
Wow.
So we're up over about 72,000
Wow.
and about $340 million in life-changing education. 800 Arkansas families we've supported, so about $2.5 million.
What a great legacy. If it's not impressive enough, that in itself, that you're also a fighter pilot and a PGA golfer, is there anything you can't do?
Crazy dream. I had a crazy dream that I caught.
Yeah, which is more difficult, flying an F-16 or hitting a 180 yard?
Yeah, so a bad day on the golf course, you end up in the 19th hole with a cold Budweiser. Bad day in a fighter jet, you don't have anything afterwards. So easily being a fighter pilot.
Yeah. Second time back to Little Rock for this event. The thoughts on being involved here with the folks in Little Rock, Central Arkansas?
Well, I just think the folks who weren't out here, it was so cool. It's 7:15 this morning.
Right.
We played the national anthem. We had parachute jumpers come in. The governor was here. And it goes back to a conversation 2 years ago with Jay Monahan, the commissioner of the PGA Tour. And I called him out. I said, hey, Jay, we're the only major sport that doesn't observe the national anthem. And his response, like most people's, was like, oh, my God, I've never thought of it. Huh. And so we are on this unbelievable march. Credit to the PGA Tour, the Champions Tour, the Korn Ferry Tour. We're bringing the national anthem to the game.
How about that?
Over half of the events in a year and a half have adopted that as start of play, and next year I think will be 100%.
Why would it not be 100%? Who's
just because it's just there's a lot of stuff that's going on in field sizes and the start of the tournament, etc. But I was saying, I'm going to put this on my tombstone. Brought the national anthem to the PGA Tour. It is freaking awesome.
Very awesome.
There aren't many original ideas that you get an aha moment of like, why don't we observe the national anthem?
That's a good. I think we all looked around and goes, we haven't really thought about
Absolutely,
that.
Yeah. Just you know what? Maybe we just assume that it always is, whether it in any sport. But good deal.
What's your lowest round of golf ever played?
61.
Wow.
So I used to have a little game, but not as much anymore. But I would say. I played in the Ally Challenge this year. I teed it up with the Giants, all my boyhood heroes. People asked me this morning, I hit the opening tee shot. There's about 1,000 people out there saying, "Were you nervous?" I'm like, "No, man, I don't have to hit the second one."
Yeah, it's true. I'm sure you played with some great names. Who is the one that was most memorable for you?
I grew up playing against Tiger, which was awesome. USAMs, NCAAs, but by far the coolest person that I've got to become friends with and play with is Jack Nicklaus. And it's just unbelievable. I call them divine echoes in life. So this is a great one for everybody as we close down the Friday morning. Your life is going to manifest itself based on what you put out in the world. God's going to echo it back. And Jack Nicklaus is a divine echo of my life. Being here at Simmons Bank, getting to do this. When you put good out in the world, God's going to bring it back to you, and that's what Folds is all about, man.
Well said. How many? You've got to be on the road all the time. How many trips? How many appearances do you make a year?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably a couple hundred. So,
but
it's discipleship, right? What they call us in the Bible, they're like, hey, man, you're going to leave everything that matters. And you're going to go out there and do the work. And I had an amazing meeting with Simmons Bank, and the president of the University of Arkansas, and the governor this morning. And we're going to fund the unfunded students in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah, I know that. I know about that.
Incredible.
Yeah, great program.
That doesn't happen.
Fund the unfunded?
Yeah, so we had at University of Arkansas specifically, we had 20 kids that qualified that couldn't go to school there because we didn't have the money to support them. And so around that table, George, President Simmons, says, hey, we're going to fund the unfunded.
Wow,
that doesn't happen unless you're at that table.
Yeah,
another inexhaustible truth in life, you must be present for God to do the work.
I should have added.
Awesome.
I should have added one more thing when let's talk about the impressive things you've done. Fighter pilot, PGA golfer. You're also the father of 5 daughters, which is well done.
Every one of those earned. Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future.
You talk about echoes. Yes. The daughter.
How old are your girls?
23 to 12.
Good Lord.
One married.
And you're traveling as much as you are. That's a lot.
I'm married to a saint.
Yeah.
Jackie, we've been together 26 years.
You're a Kansas grad, but you grew up as an Oklahoma State fan.
Yeah. Dad taught at Oklahoma State University for 40 years, and he is the inspiration for our mission of Folds of Honor, which is giving educational scholarships. That's the life-changing form of charity, right? When you teach somebody how to fish.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, to spouses and kids of fallen and disabled military and first responders. And actually, it's Folds of Honor First Responder Week with the NFL this week. And so kicked off Thursday night in L.A., and we'll finish Monday night with the Chiefs. But we got check presentations and honoring first responders at 24 NFL teams this weekend. So really cool stuff, man.
My goodness, yeah. that's a lot. The now Kansas, but going back to Kansas real quick. So, are you a Kansas strong basketball fan? I mean, what's your sport there?
So I played golf at the University of Kansas.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm across the board. I'm going to go to the KU K-State game tomorrow up there. So hopefully beat up on those Wildcats. And Bill Self is a great friend, huge Folds supporter up there at KU.
Do you know Coach Cal? Have you had a chance to meet Coach Calipari?
I have not.
Wow, got to make that happen.
I know.
You're talking about
a legend.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about a personality on the same level as a Jimmy Johnson and whatever. I mean,
yes, icons.
Yeah, they really are. Well, Dan, thanks so much for what you do.
Thank you. God bless you guys, and God bless everybody on this Folds of Honor Friday, man. When you see somebody, a military first responder, make sure you thank them for their service.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Amazing. Well done. Thank you. Welcome back to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Continued success.
All right, God bless.
Thank you
for
your service.
Justin Akery joins us. Justin, what's happening with you guys today?
David, we're giving away an honorary observer opportunity today, so stay tuned for that. Clint Stern will join us. Thanks to Chris Crane, Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Tom Murphy from the Democrat Gazette. Zach's coming up from Oaklawn. We'll get latest odds. Arkansas now, at least last I saw, a 2-point favorite.
How about that? Yeah.
2.5.
And I think Pigskin's roaming around. He's going to join us at some point today. Yeah. And hey, there's Chris Gibbons.
Yeah, the tournament is underway, and you can check out the scores, of course, at several places. I know you guys will be giving the scores as well.
You better believe it.
Do you have a pick that's going to win this thing, Justin?
Do I have a pick that's going to win this thing?
Say it.
Yes, David. No, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm not good at predictions. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh, me either.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, it's hard. Hard gig.
Yeah.
That's an echo from last year is what that is. That's an echo from back for him. Not you, Justin, on what you do.
Peg riding is 2 under through 3.
Oh, is he?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ooh, Pig Suey.
Love that. Well, how cool would that be?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
He came on with us yesterday. It was super nice. Yeah. Good for him.
Trey Schaff. Thanks, Trey, for your help this week.
Thanks, Trey.
Yeah.
Good seeing you.
Thanks, Trey.